I hope that's the very first thing that the stream picked up. Because it just started. I need to be a bird ASAP. Hit me
All
with
right,
the music.
you got it.
There we go. All right, let's get the recap going here. Last we saw our heroes of Hyrule, following their stop in Kakariko Village and visits with the great fairy Kotera. 11th hour met Ionia, the religious barbarian Rito from Lanayru Bay. They spent a few days following her across the ruins of Lanayru Promenade and up the treacherous landscape of Lanayru Mountain, only to find that the monsters she claimed to have slain in the weeks prior had reemerged during the most recent blood moon. The painful groans of a creature in pain turned into a thunderous rumble on the last day as the dragon atop the mountain caused an avalanche that our heroes were caught in. Separated by all but the partners they were bound to by rope, teams of Aquila and Lydian, Notara and Ionia, and Lorhan and Inari, as well as LG, were formed. Concerned with causing another avalanche and unable to see through the mists that lingered, each group faced off against Ice Choo-Choos, Ice Breath Lizalfos, and even 8 Frost Peblets, before reconvening just shy of the mountain's peak. Hurried, they took a moment to heal up before racing to the top to save the dragon. Instead, they found a spring of unfrozen, shimmering waters and an altar beneath a statue of Hylia, but also a sickly dragon covered in malice above that began to writhe and take flight, circling our heroes high in the sky above. Targeting the largest eyes of malice, 11th Hour was able to pick each yellow eye off one by one, but not without difficulty. Though Lorhan and Ionia and even Inari, with the aid of Aquila, were able to get close to the dragon, attacking at close range only caused malice to splatter all over them. The first eye was destroyed, then the second. However, it was the third that proved most difficult. And as the dragon climbed higher and higher into the sky, more malice rained down on everyone. Inari was the only one unable to escape its necrotic power and was brought down mid-flight. Aquila was able to fly up herself to slow her friend's unconscious descent, but there was still work to do. Though Ionia and Lydian were unable to catch the eye to take it out, it was the duo of Natara, whose arrows always seem to land just when they need to, and Lydian, who appears to have an innate connection to the dragons himself, that were able to eradicate the parasitic malice. With the ancient dragon freed from her malicious affliction, she began to dance across the sky, singing a song that immediately resonated with Lydian. Could this be one of the songs Master Cass had quested him with finding across Hyrule? Regardless, it was incomplete, as if there were additional parts to the song left to find. This song wasn't the only thanks the dragon offered to 11th Hour, as a scale was loosed from her now vibrant blue body, and it fell down to the snowy mountain. Aquila retrieved it, but passed it over to Lydian, who, with the guidance of Ionia, presented it at the altar of the Spring of Wisdom. Our heroes were all blessed with a +1 to their wisdom ability scores as the scale dissolved into light, and a secret door was opened from behind the statue, revealing a hidden chamber containing another shrine to which they can attune the Sheikah Slate. And that's where we find our heroes now, 11th Hour. Though we are pretty late in the day, but so much has even though we are pretty late in the day, so much has happened already. You all feel a sense of calming wisdom wash over your minds as you stand here in the glowing pool of water, but the sensation passes rather quickly as the waters return to normal and there is no longer a glow behind the goddess statue. The dragon has disappeared beyond the clouds above, and everything returns to a foggy state with snow flurries falling to the ground. What would you all like to do now?
If we could, long rest. If we could, I know we talked about going to a lot of places, but if we could take, one nap,
Oh
that'd
yeah,
be
Inari,
fantastic.
you died.
1 metric nap.
I did die. That did happen. But
Nah, she was not.
The
She's
dragon.
She's a little sleepy, that's
a
all.
little sleepy.
Yeah, I would say, have a lot to discuss. I can't even begin to comprehend what sort of deeper meaning that this whole sequence with this dragon has on me as a person and as an individual, because we have so much more at stake with other things to do. So I think I agree with Inari. I think we should take a long rest and probably talk over a few things.
I mean, is it even long rest time, or is it still just like noon?
Oh gosh.
It's like the afternoon right now.
What if we just get blackout curtains? Just...
I mean, we could
Can I work in your shop?
I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. We don't need to. An Ario make it through. We can short
Hateno
rest.
can dye the curtains black. It makes sense.
Yeah, if we could just like short rest or something and then
Yeah, we
keep
could
going.
short rest and then teleport somewhere, get on the move, and then make a camp there.
We
Yeah.
should
I'm
probably
assuming
get
you
the
attuned.
shrine here.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
true.
Well,
Yeah,
Just
that
assuming you
goes
guys
without
do it. You got it.
that's a good idea. We
I figured we'd
Way to
already
keep us
done
on the
that.
straight and narrow, Natara.
I mean, she can lead you back up the mountain, but it'd probably be easier if we could just teleport to the shrine.
Well, Jenna, are we able to discuss without like in private without Ionia, or is that impossible right now?
Yeah, I mean, if you want her to step away, she's pretty like mesmerized by where you guys are and everything that just happened. So, I'm sure at some point, like while you guys are discussing taking a short rest, she wanders off and begins to kind of explore this mountaintop and this whole spring of wisdom.
Okay, perfect. Before we do teleport anywhere, and then continue the adventures for today, then if that's what we're doing, I just want to get a group consensus, and it's not any. I don't have any personal qualms one way or the other, but I just do think the topic's been brought up about having Ionia join us anywhere else. Does anybody have any strong feelings about that?
I mean, do you have strong feelings about that?
To be honest, I always wear my feelings on my sleeve, and I feel like this is something where I can put my trust and faith in somebody who I would usually seek to protect to hold their own in battle and actually accompany me without me having to step in as some sort of middleman. I feel like it would help expand, I guess, my development personally, to allow people to fight their own battles if they choose to.
That's a lot of words for yes.
Yeah.
I'm just explaining my reasoning. It's yes, and explain your reasoning.
Start the session, immediately start bullying Lydian.
Lydian is right. She is definitely capable, but I think the choice lies with her.
Exactly.
We
I agree.
live dangerous lifestyles, and even though she was capable in this instance, there will be certainly more danger to come.
Okay. I'm glad you're all flexible on it. We'll ask her later on.
So you guys are taking a short rest up here before you teleport elsewhere?
Maybe.
I think so.
Yeah.
Bit of a short rest.
I'm going to use every single one of my hit dice.
And then Jenna, while we regroup and short rest, can I ask Ionia the question?
Sure. Yeah, she is over by the statue right now, sort of examining it and reverently examining it, just because she hadn't had the chance before. She came up, saw a sick dragon, and made her way down.
I'm gonna go with Lydian.
Okay. Hi, Ionia.
Hey,
How's the statue? Find anything cool?
I mean, this is just incredible, honestly, to actually be up here, and I feel so blessed and just grateful to all of you for helping.
Yeah, I mean, of course, we wouldn't even be here without your call. So, thank you for calling us up here when we were needed.
Of course.
I wanted to ask, really, the party wanted to ask, well, what are you up to now that the dragon appears to be freed?
Gosh, I didn't really think about what I would do next, really. I guess.
Oh no,
Well, clearly, very capable. Oh, am I breaking up?
you were breaking up a little bit.
No. She was. Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Oh, I hear an echo of myself though. Maybe it's fine. Okay, we're good now. What did you hear?
I heard something clearly.
What did I even just say? I think she was saying like, Well, she blessed to have been here. You guys are clearly capable. She doesn't really know. She hasn't really thought about it. What are your goals next? Like she's curious about what you guys have going on because you're clearly so capable.
Well, um, I believe we have some business in Eldon moving forward. And also, we intend to explore some ruins in the Hebra region. But it might be very dangerous. Um, you're welcome to join us if you feel like that's where you're needed most. But we wanted to put that on the table for you.
I mean, maybe Redar Village would probably be a good place to visit next. I've never been there. It's where my father's from, though.
Mhm.
So if you guys are traveling that way, I'd probably travel with you, at least for
Yeah,
a little while, if you're going to Hebra.
yeah, absolutely. Um, more the merrier. Lorhannon, anything?
I wanted to ask an entirely different question.
Okay.
Go for it.
Sorry, that caught me off guard.
Sorry.
uh, so, part of our we plan to do in Eldon at some point is to find your father. We think that he might be in some amount of danger. Mentioned you traveled with their group very briefly, but
Yeah.
how capable do you think they are of like protecting themselves?
I mean, I'd have to say that they're probably on par with 11th Hour. I mean, they have magic, they have strength, and quite a lot of skill. So, I guess what are they up against?
Well, we don't exactly know for sure, but we think that they are the targets of fanatical group.
I mean, I'm sure they can take that kind of thing, I guess. I I should be clear, I don't want anything to happen to them. I mean, they're not great people, but they don't deserve death, I guess, from whatever that might entail.
I think we're I think we're aligned with that sort of thinking. We are in the camp of just kind of protecting us from the greater evil, I guess. At play, it's like the lesser of two evils. If they're just unkind people, these are very dangerous people that are threatening them and probably stalking them at the moment. So, um, we fight on their side in this.
I If that's the case, I probably wouldn't want to go to read our village. I'd probably want to protect them.
I feel like that's our next mo. Um, Going to Rito Village is on the to-do list, but we have pressing matters in Eldon, and your father is involved in them. So
I appreciate. I guess. How do you know that? How do you know them? I I guess. Right? Did we talk about this? It was never clear.
I mean, we know them the same way you know us, really. Stories and travelers and
word travels.
Yeah, I guess. All right.
I suppose
What?
an advantage that they have protect them is that no one really knows where they are.
That's
Eldon's a
good.
big place, so
Yeah. I mean, Bogey really knows Eldon well, so if they're being tricked, he's probably the one that can hide them. But do they know they're being tricked?
They might not. I don't think so.
we don't know.
Well, we should probably tell them.
What, via letter?
I guess, but maybe that's not a good idea. I mean, oh no, I sent a letter.
Oh no.
It could be followed.
Well, only one way to find out what the conclusion of that is. I think we should go to Hebra. Well, actually, I don't know. I was going to say, let me stop in there, field trip, but this sounds more dire and pressing than I'm realizing right now, so. Akila's going to be bummed, though. God.
I think we'll have to decide together, right?
Yes.
And again, like I said, they're like you guys. They are also capable. So do with that what you will.
Thank you.
I mean, thank you. I also, I know them pretty well. If you need any insight about how they fight, what they do, I fought with them for like 2 weeks.
Do you know what they might be doing in Eldon?
Not really, no. I like I said, Bogey's from there, but it's I don't know.
Peculiar.
Yeah, they've at least while I was with them, they kind of just were a bit more nomadic and traveled around. They didn't really go somewhere and stay there for a while.
Mm-hmm.
How long have they been in Eldon?
No clue. I mean, we've asked pretty much everybody we've come across if they've come across them, gotten lucky sometimes, and they said, oh, they were headed up this way, they were headed up that way. We kind of triangulated that in Eldon, but not sure at all.
Gotcha.
We'll take a group vote.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, if there's nothing else you guys want to say, you guys can reconvene Ionia following you with the rest of the group in the middle of this short rest.
I actually want to go off and meditate.
Okay.
To ruin the discussion, but feel like, maybe this is a more spiritual place of some kind. And like, Kotera says that I guess my family has some sort of like prophetic, but I'm like, I've never felt that to be a thing ever. But maybe it would come in handy, like, if we go to the temple, will we die? Like, if we go to Eldon, will we find Bogey in time? Like, what if, some sort of try to tap into some power that gives me some sort of.
Are you casting a spell to do this? Because there are spells that do that kind of thing. I just want to know if you have one of those and are using that.
I do not have a spell specifically.
Okay, I'd say even still, Very insightful of you. Go ahead and give me a religion check.
Can I give him Bardic for this?
Sure.
Yay. Oh, fuck.
Boy, the Bardic is a B10 nowadays.
The D10 nowadays. That's what it goes for on the market.
Standard fare.
An 11.
11. You find a spot that you feel called to meditate and everything, and your instincts are definitely right. You sitting here reflecting on your innate abilities that you are said to have inherited, and this new information that you've learned recently, and being in this spiritual place, you feel like it is holy, like it is sacred, without a doubt. You can feel it. You meditating here for a minute, it becomes more tangible. Like when you guys arrived atop this mountain here at the spring, it felt holy, but you can like feel a real tangible sense of divine power that rests here. I guess I should say divine wisdom. But as far as gaining anything from that, you do not. You just feel like the sense of peace and like calming wisdom and just that nice sense as you kind of tap into the divine place that is here.
Cool.
That's what you get for an 11.
Yep.
That's great.
Without RPing, I think Lydian would also notice if there's any sort of like divine sense that I get from the water from the spring here. I would note to Aquila in case she wanted to take a sample of it, because I know she likes sampling with good and evil substances.
That's right. You know me.
I mean, yes, you guys are atop a frozen mountain, and there is a shimmering pool of water that is unfrozen. So it's a very easy thing to point out. Is anybody else doing anything during the short rest?
And Ari's just laying on laying on the ground, recuperating. That's literally it.
Yeah, Natara's probably like making sure nothing happens with Inari. Make sure that okay.
Oh man, appreciated.
There's not any, new malice.
Oh, true. Good point.
No, not this time.
Phew.
Long rest. Okay. I'm just seeing if Ionia gets any of her things back on a short rest, but no. But yeah, I mean, any further discussion to be had during this time of rest and relaxation as it, furthers over this hour?
Who would like to go to Eldon? Say I. Who would
I
like to go
just don't know.
Okay, we need to talk about it more.
Yep.
Like, who has strong feelings about what? And Inari is like side-eyeing Aquila, like, "Hey, queen."
What do you mean, dude? What's the...
Well, we don't know. I don't think that what's in the temple necessarily, right? Or do we know that for a fact?
We don't know. We know it's heavily guarded.
We know there's a great fairy in there.
We do.
Technology.
It's just a matter of, do we want to divert from the main path to go get some sort of resource, or save people who might be in danger?
Yeah. I guess I would ask Aquila, like, in our other dealings with great fairies, the ones that are less heavily, like, they make deals. They don't, you know, they don't just give you stuff. Only Terra really has done that. Um, and this is the one that hates aliens the most. Like that is one of their defining characteristics. So, like, do you have an actual plan, or
I had a
just
few contingencies.
I like technology?
I had a few contingencies.
Do you like to share with the class?
Well, if we're afraid of guardians inside the...
Oh,
Oh, you cut out.
Sean, we can't hear you. Yeah.
Yeah. I forgot push to talk. Well, if there's some sort of defense inside the temple preventing us access, destroying it might prove us to be worthy challengers. I do know much more about technology than I would say almost any Hylian or Sheikah, save those in the tech lab. And if it came down to it, we could always make an offering to her. Technology returned to the Great Fairy.
Are
What
you?
of offering?
I think you know what I'm offering, and I will side glance at LG.
I did say it earlier, so I am not necessarily opposed to this.
The Italay Ardian gay?
Mm,
He doesn't know Pig Latin. It's fine.
LG's probably chasing a winter-winged butterfly atop the mountain here.
How do we tell him?
He's going to the
How
farm
do we-
upstate. Oh no. And Ari will look over at LG chasing the winter butterfly and look back at Aquila.
As a very last resort, we don't even know if there would be prudent to make a deal yet. I'd only want to make a deal if it was beneficial to us and to Hyrule. But you're right. This is a hunch on an on a possibly empty temple, filled with possibly angry guards, filled with possibly an angry goddess. If we want to go to Eldon first, you'll have no complaints from me.
I mean, we have prioritized everyone else's ventures for a while in our group.
Lydian is right, though. There are lives at stake in Eldon.
I feel like, thinking about this rationally, we can't get to, like, Goron City, for example, in a day. So we'll need to make stops along the way. If at any point we come across a shrine along the way, then we have our checkpoint and we can just come back right along the path. So I think there's no harm in starting out towards Eldon, and then we can divert if something comes up. But does anybody have any qualms with that?
Would the Great Fairy know anything about the stable teleportation system?
I would imagine so. So, it's made of Sheikah technology.
That might be good to know
Yeah.
before we go to Eldon, then.
I think that based off of this discussion, I think that we should go to the temple, but with the mindset of at any moment we can leave.
I
We don't need to. We're not committing ourselves to destroying all the defenses. So,
Let's leave.
Let's leave. Okay.
because we can always go back to the Citadel. That's pretty close to the
To Eldon.
point for Eldon.
Okie dokes. There is a tower at the Citadel, right? Yeah, okay.
Mm-hmm.
The first.
And you can fly, and I can fly, and Ionia can fly, so. Ionia.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Alright. You okay?
No, I'm gonna stop.
I don't think.
What?
I don't think Ben is capable of doing an Australian accent.
I realize that it's more New Zealand than it is Australian, also,
Yeah.
which I think works to the advantage because it's a smaller island, Dragon Roost is, and it more matches up with New Zealand.
Way to dox him.
Nope. Not even a little.
It's just
We're
becoming
gonna go on
cockney.
break and
Becoming
then she's
cockney.
gonna.
Oh my god.
Ben when he's in New Zealand. Chim chimney, chim chimney, chim chim
That bird's from New Zealand, and now I am too.
Oh my gosh.
All right, folks, are we teleporting at the end of this short rest here?
Yeah, it sounds like we're headed to the. Can we see the map? I think Lydian's map
Yes.
is most useful here.
I think that probably the Sheikah map is most useful here just because you can see where you can teleport.
Yeah.
So I'm going to put you there
Oh.
instead.
Okay. But isn't there? Where's the nearest tower? Because those are both shrines, right? Near the.
The blue dots. The blue dots are the towers that you have. The yellow
Yeah.
dots are the shrines that you have.
Oh, we don't have any shrines around there.
You did not have the ability to teleport when you were last there.
So I say we go to probably Heber Tower, and then go from there.
Yeah. Having the tough baby.
And then immediately book it because they're gonna be angry.
Well, they might be in the middle of constructing a second tower.
Right, I forgot we
Oh,
kind of
boy.
set them down that path.
All right, so we are teleporting to Heber Tower. I will now put you on Lydian's map.
Mr. President, they're building a second tower.
You guys are gonna laugh, and then we're gonna get there, and there's actually gonna be a third tower being built.
You realize why stop there?
Oh god, my throat. You guys use the Sheikah Slate to teleport. Ionia is going with you, and she is like, "Whoa, wait, what's this? Nobody told me what was going to happen." And you guys get lifted up into the air gently and disappear into that arcane magic, and the swirling subsides, and you find yourself once again atop Heber Tower, place you've been to a couple times now, most recently immediately following your excursions in Gerudo Town. But you guys, up here, you can see that there is indeed a second tower right next to the Sheikah one, constructed entirely of timber. So, you have this, metal composite, like stone-like Sheikah tower, and then this one entirely made of timber that stands pretty strong, it seems. There is gentle flurries falling to the ground, so there really is no change in the weather from where you just were, which is kind of interesting. However, the village below seems to be quite quiet and mostly empty. And given what you know about this town, it is likely that a lot of the people down there are most likely off hunting in the Tabanthan wilderness right now. So from where you guys are, for full disclosure, it is over a day's travel. You have to descend into Tanagar Canyon, which proved to be no issue to you last time, and now that many of you can fly, maybe it'll be even less of a challenge now. But then it is quite a distance to the north end where you know to go for the temple here. So just the heads up with that, especially because it's like late in the day too. So getting down from the tower, are we flying, feather falling? What's the procedure here?
I do have feather fall, but I don't know if I have.
I have Featherfall, but what? So two of us can naturally fly, right?
Yes.
Maybe
The carpet of flying.
right. Maybe me and Natara go on the carpet, and I can cast fly on Inari again because it went so well last time.
I
Yeah.
guess it's up to you if you want to burn a spell slot for fly or for featherfall, right?
I mean, I only have one slot left anyway. It's a third level, so
This fly lasts an hour or a minute.
an hour.
Okay. So yeah, I'd say, this
Oh,
village
I
is
lied.
very
I lied. 10 minutes.
10 minutes. I think that still would be just enough if you guys descended from this tower and like flew over the landscape and then down Tanagar Canyon. You could probably, if you're like, if she's flying at like full speed at 60 feet per round, um, then you guys could probably reach the bottom in like 10 minutes or at least get close um, of the canyon, that is. So you guys descend and descend and descend deep into the Tanagar Canyon. The vibrant red, orange, and brown rocks of this canyon line your descent here. It is quite a wide point here that is like east of the town in Tabantha. What is it? Tabantha Village. Tabantha Village. Um, and you guys, just as the spell wears off, land on the bottom of the canyon. At this point in the day, it is still like late afternoon. No, I guess you guys took a short rest, so yeah, it's still late in the afternoon. But the sun has not gone down yet.
When we're at the bottom of the canyon, and we face the bits of ruins that we saw before, what do we see? Like, do we see any entryways or anything?
You do not see ruins yet. It is a hike from here. Like I said, it is over a day's journey from the tower. So you guys will arrive tomorrow at some point if you start traveling now and then rest and then travel tomorrow.
Okay. I'm down.
Yeah.
Great.
The
As
only
you
lookout
guys,
for very large weapons.
that is a good call. But as you guys begin your travel north, is there anything anybody's doing as you guys travel? Any conversations or anything? It is a silent walk through the bottom of this canyon. As you guys draw closer and closer, the sun descends lower and lower, and it is about the time to rest, though you could probably push on another hour because you did take a short rest today, if you so choose.
Do you want to do that?
Might as well.
Might as well.
It's just
Okay.
going to be dark, is the only thing.
Do you want to do that?
Maybe not.
Trying to open something, it's not opening. But camping or going?
Are we,
I vote
Do
for
we-
camping.
I also
Do we
go
have
camping.
a way to get light or not?
I mean, not this wasn't even like half a day's travel worth that we spent down here, right? This is like maybe.
Less than half a day.
Gotcha. I mean, is an hour really going to make a difference? We're still going to have to hike a long way tomorrow.
Yeah,
I'm just
okay.
tapped, so I'm afraid of pushing on.
Yeah.
Same.
Yep.
Okay. We'll camp early, Jenna.
Okay. You guys stop pulling off in an alcove, perhaps even a familiar alcove. You guys did spend several nights in this canyon before, and prepare to rest. Is there anything anybody's doing as you're getting ready for camp here?
I do actually want to talk with Inari. Just want to check in with her. Are your wounds healing after the clash with the dragon?
So, unironically, I used all my hit dice, so she's back to like the 94 HP.
Oh, you
So,
seem
um,
very hearty and hale, actually.
Yes, though, I mean, it'd probably be a lot worse if it wasn't for you, so thank you for everything you did back there.
I mean, I think you were very impressive. Just think of where we were at the start of our adventure, with you giving me a death grip as we jumped off the Great Plateau, and now you're up there flying, fighting dragons.
Okay, if we could maybe not talk about that with anyone else in the group, that would be really wonderful though, because I forgot about that until you're bringing it up now, and I'm a little self-conscious.
Why? You changed and grew as a warrior.
I mean, I don't think jumping off was me being a warrior.
Well, I mean, you had the fear of height then, and then you were tangling with a dragon infected with malice over the highest peak in Hyrule.
I mean, I still didn't like it, but I was passed out by the time I was falling down. So at that point, I didn't have time to like throw up midair. So doing a bit better. But anyway,
Well,
thank you, Akila. I do appreciate that you've.
let me know if I can be of any more assistance with healing, or if you have a plan of attack that you want to use. I think we
Um,
work well together. Our skill sets align.
I mean, my plan of attack is to just hit anything we see a lot, and it's been pretty effective lately. So I think I'm going to keep trying to do that. But what you're really willing to possibly part with LG? I didn't say anything.
Is LG worth the entire kingdom of Hyrule?
I mean, he is a pretty adorable little guy. So like, no, but I mean, I feel like you should at least let him know what he might possibly be up for. It's like blissful ignorance right now.
I'll consider it. It's a last resort of anyway. I don't plan on doing it, but if my hand is forced, I will.
I mean, do you really foresee this going well then?
I think so.
Okay. I mean, I trust you. I just don't have a very good feeling about most of the great fairies, except maybe one.
I can't possibly assume to know what motivates a great fairy, much less the great fairy of technology. But I do know that revenge is a very good motivation and makes strange bedfellows.
I think Lydian is starting to rub off on you because you're starting to get very poetic.
I think
But
it's simple logic. The enemy of the great fairy's enemy, the thing that destroyed all of her technology, is our enemy.
I mean, yes. Look, I trust you. I'm just nervous.
I mean, I think you should. This is a great fairy we're talking about. Nothing is certain.
I mean, as long as she doesn't sit there and get snarky with us, I'm fine. I mean, I know she doesn't necessarily like people, but
You expect the one that hates Hylians to be the least
I'm not
snarky.
a Hylian, so
I have a feeling that she will hold all mortals in equal disdain.
okay. I mean, maybe we're probably not all built different, but we'll see. But yeah, essentially, I trust you, but I just kind of hope it doesn't come to that. I've come to like LG, despite how scary he was in the beginning.
You're right, though. LG isn't just a Sheikah Slate tool. It's a thinking, living thing.
He is a little guy.
I will ask its opinion tonight.
All right, sounds good. Oh, are we like? I thought you were gonna go do that like right away. Just when I
No,
stopped
I am
talking.
not. I'm not going to do that right away.
Meanwhile, I think Lydian will be the the LG emote. Um, I think Lydian will talk with Ionia, but more in like more in just like a now that things are settled, just maybe breaking out her drums and like trying to do like a little jam session sort of thing.
Yeah,
Um,
definitely.
Interspersed with conversations about when we were here before and fighting a Talus or whatever else. But
Hmm.
just mainly focusing on instrument stuff.
Yeah. You ask her if she wants to jam for a bit, and she excitedly pulls out her drum. And it's kind of interesting the sound that a Rito makes with their wing when beating a little hand drum, because their bones are so hollow and lightweight. So it is a lighter, like higher pitch, I guess, that the instrument makes when she drums, which is interesting. Um, But yeah, she begins to like give a beat. And which of your instruments are you playing?
Um, I didn't really think about it. Probably the isn't the lute the only one I have?
Is it? I don't know.
You also
Uh,
have S2's maracas.
I have Hestus maracas, but I do not wish to dance.
Yeah,
Um,
maybe don't use that one.
so I'm gonna go with my lute and
Yeah.
nervously play it.
What kind of song are you playing?
Um, I think just to like show just to like show that I'm cultured, I would play something that like is more like Gerudo themed because like oh this is when we went to Gerudo Valley. Do you remember that? Like, yeah, I'm so well traveled.
Yeah.
I'm not actually playing it if that's what you're waiting for.
Oh, I wasn't sure because I know you have something that you've been waiting to play, but
I have a song prepped, but it is so I think out of yeah, it's when we got actually kicked out of Gerudo Town. But I don't really feel like playing it, and I haven't played my uke in a while, so
you
I'll I'll save it.
all right. Um, she definitely. I don't know if she'd recognize the style of music you're playing, as she's never been to Gerudo Town, and she's pretty much only been in the East, her whole life. So, she'd probably ask, "That's an interesting sound. Where is it from?"
Um, the people of Gerudo Town have a very unique like set of instruments that I've heard of and were taught to me and everything. So it was just a really interesting kind of sound dynamic that they have. It's very different from like the wind instruments of the Rito that I'm used to, or even your drums are produce such a different sound. But it's like a lot more, I don't know, not spicy, but like just like it has a little bit of like a different timbre to it that I can't really put my wing on.
Did your friend Inari teach you how to play this?
Um, no, but a few of her friends knew. Does Anari play an instrument? I
And
forget.
Ari actually is proficient in. I have to pull up her sheet, but she's proficient and has an instrument.
It's
I would.
it's the lute. It's
Yeah,
also
I
the
think
lute.
it's
Yeah.
the. Yeah, let me just double check, but I'm pretty sure it's. Do I even have it? Oh, it's the lyre. She's proficient on the lyre.
That's a liar.
Oh, it's a
Yeah.
lyre. Oh.
I don't even can't even remember how she got that, but
But I would say that Gerudo definitely are more proficient with strings than the Rito, which is ironic given our proficiency with bows because strings. Yeah.
Yeah, you're right. I guess it makes sense too. It's harder to play with wings. Strings with wings.
Yeah. But yeah, Inari does play an instrument. I didn't specifically learn it from her, but we should ask her to join in our jam session.
Yeah.
Hey, Inari.
yes,
There's like no music playing either right now.
yes, Lydian.
um, do you know how to play that lyre still, right?
Uh, yes, but it's probably rather rusty. Why do you ask?
Come on over here.
Oh,
The
God.
more the merrier.
Nari will like fish through her bag of things and like kind of like stiffly pull out the lyre and like walk over and be like looking at the both of you like, am I third wheeling? Like, What am I
I'm
doing?
I'm way too excited about the music in general because it's my love language. So I'm like, all right, ready? We're an A. 1, 2, 3.
I will have Inari jump in and try to keep up with our resident bard.
Both of you, give me a performance check.
Do I like? I'm not gonna
You have
sit there.
proficiency.
I do have proficiency, so it's
Oh, I
performance.
guess no. That would be a check with your instrument.
Yeah.
So I guess I don't know how that would work.
Yeah.
Add your proficiency bonus to it regardless because you're performing an instrument that you can play.
Okay, I'll just do that.
I actually rolled a nat 1. I rolled a natural 1, but I rolled a 14 because I have 13 to proficiency. Or to my performance, I mean. I think I am so excited I break a string or something.
Yeah,
Oh my gosh.
I'd say that's a fair assessment. Inari, how did you
I
roll?
got a 25.
Wow.
Can't roll.
Inari, you jump in. Lydian he said it's an A and he's playing fast, but you jump in and it's like riding a bike. Like it just kind of comes back to you and he's playing songs that you kind of recognize, so it's easy for you to kind of fill in the gaps. And things are going pretty well until Lydian, you break a string. And then you're unable to hit some of the notes right, and everything kind of becomes a little bit sour. And the song kind of gets carried by Inari for a little bit as you now take like a back seat because you cannot play the full chords that you were trying to play.
I'm so jealous.
I'm gonna.
because,
I'm gonna.
I feel like I'm completely blowing it in front of Ionia.
I'm
and,
gonna, I'm gonna riz up your girlfriend.
even though that like Ionia has like zero stake in how well we do, I'm just feeling like, well, like it's over.
No.
It's Gerudo.
Inari will lean forward and look at Ionia and be like, "The string probably broke because he's been playing his instrument so much. He's always very good at regaling the camp with some very good music."
I
Wingman,
believe it.
baby, wingman.
Wingman, the wingman.
A wingless wingman. And the song, comes to an end here, and it was, echoing, reverberating throughout the canyon, these lovely notes, and the Gerudo melody that you guys carried with Ionia's backbeat, and comes to an end, and Ionia is just like so happy. This was such a fun thing. That was amazing. You guys are awesome. Sorry about your instrument, Lydian. Do you have extra strings?
I do have an extra one, but I'm no good at restringing them. I never have been. Do you want to give it a shot, or you could just show me what to do with,
Yeah, I guess I could try. My drum doesn't really have strings, but
Right. But I figured, with how well you deconstructed that crab earlier, you're probably very, good with little meticulous things.
that's fair.
Ben and Katie are doing the same face palm.
I'm gonna have her roll a sleight of hand check to see if she's able to do this. Oh wow, that's a 21. Yeah, she's
my
never
God.
really done this kind of thing before, but she takes your instrument and give me an insight check, Lydian, as she is actually doing pretty well at restringing that string.
Well, now I got a 28.
um, wow. You asking her to do this, she does not want to say no and that she doesn't know how to. And so she's just trying to figure it out on the fly to not let you down. And she does. She got a 21. So she is able to restring it. And there's some nervousness to her as she's trying to do it because kind of caught her off guard a little bit asking her to do it. But she does so successfully and a little sheepishly hands it back to you.
Can I, with that insight check, can I see why she's sheepish? If it has anything to do with that it's my instrument, or if there's any attack, or if she's just nervous about restringing it in the first place?
I think that it's a combination because she's nervous that she doesn't want to break your instrument because she does not play the lute herself. But also it is because it's your instrument and you're asking her, and so she's like, oh, I really have to do this, otherwise he might not like me because I didn't fix it right,
Hmm.
He might like me less.
Okay, I try to do some sort of like impressive finger picking thing to make sure that it works again. But it's like really just like something that's super simple and just looks complicated on the surface.
uh, does it sound all right? I mean, that sounded great, but to
Yeah.
you?
Yes. Yeah. You did a phenomenal job. I know I could trust your. I don't want to say tinkering or else Akila might hear me, but
Did
you know,
someone
you're-
say?
I trust your knowledge with fixing things up. You seemed very handy, so I appreciate
Oh, yeah, thank you. I guess I kind of am, being from Lanairu Bay, you really have to be a bit self-sufficient. Uh, Clearly, as you can see, Natara herself also is. Um, so, yeah, no problem.
it. Yeah.
And Ari's been sitting there watching this like the entire time, and just like complete and utter fascination.
Well, I'm just gonna be awkward for the rest of the night.
Join the awkward club.
I didn't pay attention.
Yeah.
I guess, yeah, you guys probably might play a couple more songs now that your string is fixed, just to fill the evening. Is anybody else doing anything?
No.
Natara?
I feel like Natara's just kind of in her head going over all of the different things she knows about guardians, assuming that there are going to be guardians
Yeah.
outside the temple, trying to
Yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely.
make sure she's prepared.
The rangerest ranger. I love it. But as it gets later, Ionia, if Lydian and Inari aren't the first to stop, will say, that was really fun, but I think I should go to bed soon. Did we want to take watches? I can take a watch myself.
I'll take a watch. Might as
I
well.
will do Dawn Watch.
I can do a watch as well.
Yeah, I'll take a watch.
And I'll take watches.
Do we have a tiny hut, or
What's that?
do we have the ability to tiny hut, or Lydian, are
Um,
you out of spell slots?
I think no. I am good on third level spells. I think. Yeah, I have 2 left, so we can do that.
Well,
Yeah, you guys. Tiny hut. I assume, make it like nice and red and orange and brown to match the landscape around you.
Yes.
All right, who's watching first? Everybody wants to take a watch, so there's going to be at least 2 that are doubled up.
I can start.
Would anybody like to join Natara? Or Natara, would you like anybody to join you?
I think it's fine if nobody does.
If that
Somebody
is the
certainly
case.
can, but yeah.
Everyone begins to fall asleep to rest for the evening, and you stay up. What are you doing during your watch? And can you please give me a perception check?
That is a 17 for the perception check.
Okay.
I feel like she's probably continuing to think about things she knows about the Guardian. Yeah. And like probably, and then at some point it kind of turns into like things that she doesn't know, or like theories. So like Robbie's letter, like things that might be true about them, kind of trying to like parse through that in her mind, see if she can like make any connections from what she does know to try and like get more information about what she doesn't.
Is there something specific that you're pondering, that you're meditating on, that you're trying to form a connection between?
I guess the letter talked about kind of her use of protection from evil and good, and that's kind of like helping things to not be charmed. So I guess she's kind of wondering if like trying to piece together whether the malice and the guardians are like kind of entities, which I guess like we kind of know that they are, but just trying to like figure out what that relationship is, maybe.
Give me an intelligence check, and if there's some kind of bonus you get from it being about a favorite enemy, then you can add that.
What?
Yeah, I don't know if it's like advantage or if it's at proficiency or whatever, but
Is it not? Oh, yeah. Advantage on intelligence checks. I guess it's to recall information about them. Does that still apply here?
I'd say go ahead for the sake of this. Able to realize.
Or excellent intelligence. That's an 8
Eight.
plus 0, so.
Excellent. Natara, I will say, and this, I will say, just reflecting on it and getting an 8, LG has a blue glow, similar to the flame of Sheikah power that Aquila carries. Yeah, that one didn't fly away. LG is blue. The guardians that you've encountered that attack you guys have a magenta, like pinkish purple glow to them. And those are two very distinct things. And I will end it with that. Yeah, I'm going to end it with that. Yeah. Sorry.
Yeah.
But just trust. But that is the information. You are very certain that you have a comprehensive understanding that they are separate, and those are the colors associated. Not gaining too much. Sorry, you have to just trust me. The watch kind of comes to an end, and it is time to wake somebody else. You have 4 potential people to be waking because Aquila has her signature dawn watch. So, who would you like to wake up next?
She'll wake up Inari.
Slay. Okay.
Nari, are you going to wake up anybody to take a watch with you?
So everyone wants to take a watch. I want to keep Ionia an option for a dear friend. So I won't pick Ionia. You know what? Let's continue the bonding with Aquila. I'll wake Aquila up.
Oh,
You're gonna
was
ruin
really hoping you would
Dawnwatch?
not.
Oh wait,
Dawn
Aquila's
Watch.
doing Dawn Watch.
Let's
Never
go.
mind. I keep forgetting that Aquila's doing Dawn Watch. All right, I'll also have Lorhannon join me. Sorry.
Go ahead. Give me your perception checks, and let me know what you're doing. Can you not claw the chair? That'd be really sick.
I'm going to borrow knowledge this. Love borrow knowledge, so helpful. Okay, that's a 14 and 11.
Okay.
Yeah. So, what do you make of this temple we're going to?
I think it sounds very dangerous,
Yes.
but the rewards could be great. But I think that and we need to treat it with respect.
I mean, that makes sense. I guess a little worried about how things will go with the Great Fairy and Tequila, but
Won't help that, well, it probably won't help that you and I are there either. I suppose we know this fairy hates Hylians, but
I mean, we're highly
with
encoded.
their relationship with the other fairies also might
Uh,
be strained.
well, true. I didn't know there was this interfairy war going on. I really kind of thought they all just hung out and did their own thing, or were like peaceable with each other. So
I would have
yeah,
figured they kept to themselves. They all have their own domains. Why try to mess with the others?
yeah. I mean, I don't know what Ron does, and I don't know if Ron would be invested in this whole conflict, considering he's been trapped in something for like half a century at least. But no, wait, no, not like half a century, because Inari is 27. I remember numbers. But yeah. I mean, we'll just keep our eye on everything. I'm sure whatever other powers you've been gifted from Kotera might be helpful on top of the healing thing you could do.
Ugh, doesn't help us if the Great Fairy kills us on sight.
I like to think we'd last longer than a couple seconds, but that's fair. That's fair. I mean, let's keep an eye on things. I hope Akila's excitement is well rewarded though, and isn't just lead to more disappointment on
Yeah.
our part.
Yeah.
So,
Of course, clear. I think that the risk is worth the potential, but
yeah, then Inari will nod. And as long as like I don't know if Lorhan would have anything else to say, but Inari would probably just kind of quietly contemplate their journey for the rest of the night alongside Lorhanan until it was time to wake Lydian up, I think.
Yeah. Your watches pass. It is now time to wake up Lydian. And potentially anyone else if you want to just do the honors.
we'll leave that up to Lydia.
Because I think we know what's going to happen.
I'll tell Lydian that Aquila and Ionia haven't taken watches yet.
Knowing that my friends have all independently decided to not wake up Ionia for the sake of me feels like not intrusive, but just like I know it's embarrassing that I have a crush, but like, come on, guys.
Do you voice these concerns?
I would say like
Lorhanan, who's waking you up.
I would say like you guys could have woken her up. It's fine. It's okay. Like it's like not a big deal. Okay.
Like, what's not a big deal?
You know, like how you guys haven't woken up Ionia because you figured like, oh, Lydian and Ionia are gonna take a watch together.
I mean,
You're both Rito, so
Okay.
birds
I
of
have something to talk about.
No, there's nothing to talk about.
Inari, do you know something I don't?
I mean, I don't know. You had a great connection with Ionia earlier, so like I just kind of thought, let's have the budding romantic continue his romantic ventures with his.
Not. It might be. Okay.
Romantic? Oh,
Sorry.
Yeah. Lorhanan, just
well, go
it's
get
okay.
him, Lydian.
No, don't. I will not go get them. Okay, I will not go get them. You just chill. Just be cool about it. Okay, we're like friends right now, and it's like may or may not happen. Fine either way. Okay. It's cool and nothing's gonna happen.
Is this how I know it's serious? Because this is the most I've seen you sweat about someone you've been interested in, like, this entire
All right,
time.
you might need to give me girlfriend advice because I don't know how to.
I'm gonna
Well,
tell you
again-
right now, I don't have a lot of experience in that department, and the girl that I liked is, the bi that I liked, I, like, permanently upset, so I can give you
Right.
some advice, but mainly it's just don't be an asshole and be kind, which you already do, so I think you're good.
Thank you.
If
What
she
I've
likes
got-
you, if she likes you, she'll like the authentic you. But anyway, more Hannon.
From what I've gathered, you should ask her if she wants her to be on your beach. I hear that's a thing that could confirm romantic feeling.
Is that how
I'm
is that how Rito kiss?
You know, when you're right, you're right.
It's more like a symbolic sort of thing because we don't have lips. But like, you know what? This is Lorhannon, I'm very proud of your progress. You don't have to talk to me about this anymore right now.
Please don't talk to me anymore about this.
Go get him, Lydian.
Okay, awesome. Cool. Lorhannon, you can fall asleep at any time. Inari, if my undeniable feelings for this girl get in the way of the adventure or anybody else's, like, you know, tasks at hand, please let me know. That's all I ask.
Okay, I mean, I doubt it will. I mean, she seems pretty level-headed, and also, you have only known her for a couple days, so I don't know.
I know, but it's like, how long did you know Emia before you guys started?
Like,
Flirting,
my
yeah.
entire life, pretty much, because we grew up
Right.
together.
Right, so like Rito have a shorter lifespan. It's pretty much been
Wait, how
it's
much?
pretty much been a what?
When do you guys live to?
Like 80?
So do we.
Jenna,
We have
which
the same
does-
lifespan.
When am I correct in that assessment? Because
You-
like I know
80's like a really long life for Rito. It's more
Oh,
like
okay.
60, 70.
Oh, damn.
okay. So
We
60,
know-
70
We know that
What is
Rito reached maturity older or younger.
it's younger, yeah.
Younger.
So like it's pretty much like our 18 is their like 15 because they have such short lifespans. But yeah. Okay.
But I believe in you. You've got this. All right. All right.
Thanks. I'm not gonna do anything stupid. Have a good night.
You too. And Ariel like wink and like he's go like lay down.
We gotta find Lorhannon something to do.
We gotta give Lord Hannon his vulture bird GF of his dreams.
Yeah. That's so true. We gotta hunt her down.
Do we know about that?
I don't think we do. We didn't
We
tell
do.
anyone.
No.
Jenna, I will be
I
waking
think
up
I told
Ione.
you it was bad up there, but otherwise, I don't think I.
It was bad.
Yeah, you go and wake up Ionia, and she gets up, and go ahead and give me your perception check before whatever's about to happen happens. You guys made me nervous to play this NPC. She did well.
Perception. I got a 16.
Okay, she got a 21. But yeah, she gets up with you and she's immediately like, "Why are you a little sweaty? Are you all right?"
I'm fine. It's just hot in this region.
This cold region.
Something about how like our elevation is so low, but the temperature's high because hot air sinks. You know that. So
Right. All right. Yeah.
we're,
Well, I
we're
guess
like
that kind of
closer
makes
to
sense.
we're closer to the core of the Earth. So you know it's hotter down here.
I can't argue with that logic.
Awesome.
Good start.
No,
We've
Jenna,
confirmed
listen.
she's not a flat earther.
I will ask you though, like, I think like my first thought is like you need to impress her, but then I remember what Inari just said about being your authentic self, and I will just ask her like some combat tips, I think, because like I want to bring out that side of Lydian's personality, and I feel like she has, that sort of background and could give me some pointers as a bonding moment.
Yeah, I mean, I'm really only equipped for fighting monsters. That's really what I've only done. I don't know about this uh, organization that the radicals
Yeah.
Lohannon was talking about. I don't know how to fight people, but usually I just get in the zone and smash things with my hammer.
Oh, so there's like you don't rely on any tact or anything necessarily.
I mean, like, I'm good at swinging it. I've been using it for I don't know how many years, 8 years now. So I uh I just kind of feel it. I mean, you cast magic, which is really cool.
I
Um,
blush.
so yeah, I mean, like, I think that's really cool. Um,
Not
How does
as
that
cool as
work?
like
but
your what?
How does that work? Do your feathers turn pink?
What? Me blushing? I guess
it's probably not visible. You probably just feel your own like
I feel like I would
cheeks
just say I'm
warm.
blushing. I would probably just say like, oh, don't make me blush or something more like more casual than I'm blushing. Um, but yeah, as the conversation kind of goes along with our watch, I would kind of bring up I know that from Dragon Roost, there's not much kind of drama as much as there is from Rado Village. But like, how would you feel if it seems like somebody had spent their whole adult life trying to rub your mistakes in your face, specifically with the girl that you once dated, or
Ooh.
Oh.
because like here's the situation, and I would describe the entire
All
situation
right.
with Laessa and with Locrian, and just basically say like, isn't this crazy? Like, what's your take on this?
Oh my, wow. I'd say, is there some way we can totally ruin their wedding?
That's what I thought, but like, shouldn't I want to be a bigger person? Like, do you think that's like an admirable quality to like not ruin their wedding in this situation?
I mean, like, yes. However, like, it seems you've been the bigger person for most of your life, and I think there's probably a way you can do it without it necessarily being your fault specifically.
How do you mean?
I mean, like, what do they do for work?
I believe Locrian is in the Rito Warriors, and Laessa is I don't know if she's a seamstress or a tailor, but she makes fabrics.
Gotcha. Oh, well, that's really convenient for an event like that. But I'd say if he's a soldier, I mean, is there some way you could have the soldiers like pulled out for the day of their wedding? Ruin the
We could,
day?
we could organize. I mean, we've been meaning to go up to the Divine Beast. We could organize the assault of the Divine Beast on the day of their wedding, but that would take an incredibly petty person, and that's the best idea I've heard.
I mean, yeah, it would be a petty person, but what if it wasn't your fault? I mean, you did you guys tell Ionia that you've done the other two divine? Yeah, because you were talking about the things that you've done. She was asking you guys about that. I mean, you guys are probably the biggest experts in taking these creatures down. What if you just said that you have to do it on this day, whatever day the wedding is, otherwise it's going to explode.
I
something.
feel like I'm turning you into a liar, and no pun intended. But
No, I'm sorry. It just seems like I don't know. They hurt you, and I just think it would be fun to help you get revenge.
well, I
Sounds
appreciate
like
that.
Ionia is joining Unethical Gang, and I for one, am welcoming our new member.
She's very ethical. She
Well,
just maybe not in
I
this instance.
I appreciate that. I feel like I I don't know. I like to think that I am, I have a good sense of my moral compass, but maybe you're right. Maybe I do, deserve to have the last laugh every once in a while.
I mean, like, they can still get married. It's not like you're ruining their lives. It's one day. I just think it could be fun, and I think it'd be fun to help you. I
Um,
mean, they hurt you.
how remembering the invitation before I burned it and sent it back. How many days in the future is their wedding?
I specifically did not put a date. I made it say that, like, oh, it says the date of the wedding. The wedding is like to be determined, the date that it happens, we'll say.
It's not like a
So
save the date. It's
next,
just like, hey, fuck you.
no, it's my way of saying the next time you're in town, the wedding is going to be getting
Okay,
ready to
love it.
happen.
Love it, love it. Okay,
The next time you're
So
in town, it's going to be
if
the
you,
worst day of your life.
awesome. Yeah, I would say like Ionia, I have a big mouth and I talk myself into trouble too often. But if you're there to back me up, maybe we could pull something like this off.
yeah, I think it would be fun to help you with something like that. God, that was like a Western accent I fell into at the end of that sentence.
Cool
Oh,
Western accent, Ionia.
sorry.
Um,
They're
no,
a lot more similar than you think.
I would ask her also, lastly, about any other dragons. I guess I might have already asked her if she didn't know of any other dragons that were existing in Hyrule,
Just
right?
the one you mentioned. Yeah, you told me
Right.
about the one that you've seen.
I think I would share my dream that I had with her, because I think
Oh?
it's important that there is another dragon, one laced with fire, in this very canyon, and it also needs our help. I know that sounds crazy. I know we just helped the dragon.
Really?
Yes, and I think I know where to go.
How do you know her?
Right now it's just dumb luck and a vision that I had in my dream. I know that I'm kind of stealing the prophecy card from Lorhannon, but I don't know. I think it's going off of a gut instinct.
Wow, that's really cool. It's like you have this connection to the dragons, and it's almost like they're asking you for help. That's
That's kind of what it feels like.
incredible.
It feels weird to have somebody ask me for help, but me feel like they're calling to me. Like I've never been communicated to in this way. So
I mean, do you think there's like what could have? Did you tell her about like the whole dream
yeah, I would say that
or
there.
just what you've said?
I would tell her that there was I almost like was shifting back and forth between the past and the present. In the past, there was a giant tree on an island surrounded by water, with golden fruit that we might need to acquire. But in the present, that tree is now a stump, and there's some sort of dark creature that's occupying that stump. And I think that maybe slaying that creature would allow me to help the dragon in some way.
Wow. I mean, I don't know too much about the geography of out here, so I don't think I can help you too much with that. But oh man, that sounds just
And
that's amazing.
Yeah, it's right here on my map. It's like right above, and I like scoot closer to her, and I'm like right above the castle right here. I didn't draw it, but I saw it. Or at least I was in a trance when I was looking over that way. But it's there. It's in that forest.
Oh, I actually was kind of near there. When I was traveling with my dad's group. Uh, that forest is freaky.
Hmm.
The one in the north. I mean, like that was a weird way to say north. Uh, um, like when we were going by it, everyone was kind of seeing things in the mists of that forest,
Hmm. I saw my mother
which was kind
falling
of
from the sky
strange.
in a vision.
Whoa, at that forest?
I think it was just not a trick of the light, but some sort of enchantment was cast.
That's freaky. Um, this map is really complete. She kind of like leans closer to you to get a better look at it. Have you guys really been to all of these places?
Yeah, yeah, and I've filled. Have you been anywhere that you could help fill in?
I mean, I could give you the whole Lanairu Bay landscape if you wanted.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right, I will give you some more of your map then.
Okay,
Um,
we've been torturing our
yeah,
friends with romance RP for too
No,
long.
this is incredible. So
that's fine.
I don't know what you're talking about. This is not torturing.
This is perhaps the best watch that has ever happened.
Yeah.
No.
Watch all of them for sure.
I think that will give, yeah, you guys get a bunch of stuff on your map here. Do it like this. How about this?
Um, I feel like she's etching in the she's etching in the last of the Lanayru Bay region, and when she hands me back the pencil or whatever utensil that she's using for it, I would grab it back, and my hand would linger on hers just for a half a second, and then I'll take it back.
Yeah. She kind of like notices that and looks at you.
Well, we should wake up. Who's next? What? I can't think right now.
Probably Aquila, right? She's been doing the morning watches. Um, man, that went by really fast. But that was fun. Thanks for sharing your dreams and stuff.
I can only think of Fig from Fantasy High. It's just like I skateboard away.
Yeah.
Okay, I won't choose to kiss her. I'll just wake up Aquila.
Yeah, so you guys wake up Aquila.
Anything to report? Oh.
What? What's the matter? Is it my feathers?
No. I'll get on the watch.
What does Aquila see?
Just that both of you are on the watch together.
Oh, okay. There was I feel like I'm frantically trying to like hide any sort of Rito signs that I'm blushing or something. Whatever that, whatever those
Probably like
phenotype signs
ruffled
are.
feathers.
Yeah, like my feathers are like poofed out. Yeah, very humid tonight, Aquila. Watch out for that. All right, fine.
Okay, great.
It is a very cool night at the bottom of this canyon. It is there's a chill, honestly. But I mean, like you guys are inside a climate controlled bubble also. So, but with that, Ionia and Lydia can go to bed for another couple hours of rest. Aquila, perception check, please. And what are you doing during your watch?
I'm gonna hang out with my good friend LG.
Oh boy. LG does not rest. LG has been awake, like he is every night that he's not stuffed in a bag, for the whole watch.
So that's a 15 for the perception check.
Got it?
Okay, so I forget from our encounters, is LG still damaged from the dragon fight?
I do not believe so. I think between LG's own like repair abilities and you spent some time casting mending on LG. So they are actually back up to full.
Okay, gotcha.
I mean, still a little like, dirty and beat up if you want to give him a nice little polish.
I did not. I will instead be on the straight and narrow. I will be going through my notes, organizing my thoughts for tomorrow, and then I will bring up what I want to talk about with LG. We're going to see this great fairy of technology. Do you have any sort of semblance or connection with her at all?
Um, LG gives a negative. Doesn't know what you're talking about.
Gotcha. You've been very brave recently. More so than I originally gave you credit for when we started this journey. But I have to ask you this question. If you had to sacrifice yourself to save Hyrule, would you do it?
Um, LG without hesitating, uh, gives this proud and dignified series of chirps. Like he is going on this like tangent, that is like I guess you talking to LG so much, you know, even though you have a language barrier, you can tell that LG is like, this is my purpose. That's why I was created. I would defend all of you, if it cost me my life, like that kind of thing.
I'm glad we're on the same page then. We all have to make sacrifices in the coming fights. I will... Where's the sheet of holding?
Give him a treat.
Yeah, give him a little
I'll
treat.
give him a treat.
What treat are you giving LG?
I will give him my last agent core.
Oh no. That's a pretty big treat.
Do you by chance have any springs left on you?
Is he going to be asking for springs? I have one spring left.
As you dig in your bag trying to pull out an ancient core, LG bypasses it and reaches in and grabs a spring instead. To your surprise, a spring is definitely, in your eyes, a lot less valuable than a core. But LG consumes it. And then LG, their legs kind of retract into their body a bit, and the egg-shaped white body, dirty from the encounters you've had recently, kind of sits down, and rather than like the glowing eye of like recognition and like, like focusing on you guys and everything like that, it kind of like almost glazes over, as LG kind of sits here. And you can hear like whirring happening inside of LG, but they do not move. And they continue to not move for a period of time.
Killed him.
Well, good thing that he agreed, otherwise I would be using now to stuff him in the bag against his will. I was definitely not checking to see how much HP he had right now. Okay, I will simply be surprised by this development, and I will be taking copious notes and trying to glean anything I can. I don't have any of my magic available, so it'll be pretty cursory.
Taking notes about what LG's doing?
Yes.
Or in general? Okay. Yeah, you spend time watching LG. They have, like I said, the look on their eye is just like glazed over, no recognition. The like center of the eye that like focuses on things, it kind of like seems to retract in the encasement of its optic portal that it has of sorts. And occasionally you see that the blue lights on LG's body, like grow to a bright light and then fade back down. And then a couple minutes later, glows to a bright light and fades back down. This continues for about an hour. And at the end of the hour, of LG just totally being stationary, not doing anything, LG lets out this loud noise, this loud, like, kind of like a whir, but it's almost like a tea kettle, like going off. It is loud. Probably would wake everybody up and echo throughout this whole
Oh,
canyon.
good,
You
great.
guys are not the best place for this whole sequence to be happening, quite honestly. But as everybody kind of like stirs and wakes up maybe a little bit too early, LG, the legs come back out, the eye regains like its movement and everything, and LG looks at you. And the body of LG, rather than just like opening and closing like it normally does, twists first and then opens. And an arm extends out to you, almost like open palm with an item on
Oh.
the edge of it.
Gimme.
It is warm to the touch because it was just crafted within LG. It has like the same qualities of like Sheikah. You know, it's very much like like the Sheikah slate where there's like the little crevices that glow blue. However, it has a handle to it that is like the shiny white, like almost like opalescent material that LG's body is made out of. Akila, you can add an uncommon all-purpose tool
Oh, yes!
to your inventory. And I don't know if that requires attunement or anything, but immediately you recognize what this is. This is something that you had dreamed about obtaining at some point or crafting for yourself, but you've given LG the components to build it for you, sort of like one of his purposes. Unknowingly, you thought LG was just looking for treats the whole time, but LG was trying to build you something. There is an additional tool on here besides just what you'd expect, called an ancient tool. You can see that it has like this interesting bit on the end of it that, you know what, go ahead and give me just an intelligence check with advantage. Just I want to before I just keep giving you information, but go ahead, give me an intelligence check with advantage.
That's a 20.
Smartest person in Hyrule. 20. Perfect. This odd bit on the end of it is almost like the missing piece that you've been looking for in how to utilize Sheikah parts and pieces and technology. This is an ancient tool that you can utilize in it like looks like it matches up with like crevices and things that you've seen on the items you've been investigating from Guardians and everything. This will allow you to, if you have, if you know what you're doing, craft things from the Guardian parts that you get. Yeah, that's kind of the bulk of it.
I just like totally shocked, and then looking at LG. Of course, the ancient repair tool. Obviously, they wouldn't just make it just for the Sheikah slate. That would why not just have a simple pedestal? But a moving weapons manufactory. LG, this is incredible.
LG gives a very proud chirp, followed by one that is kind of like, I told you so.
Well, why didn't you say so the whole time? You were begging like you were an alley cat.
LG kind of goes into another one of his little like tirades of, I told you I was trying to get it. I tried really hard. But yeah, so you've given LG 5 screws, 5 springs, 4 shafts, 2 gears, and 1 ancient core. And that is the pieces that you needed to give him.
We'll have to
Since
talk
you've been
later.
giving LG.
Gotcha. We'll have to talk later. I want to see if you have any other schematics inside there. We can compare notes.
It's gonna make it harder to give them away.
Well, this is now more of an advantage, I think, than anything I could bargain for. Well, there's one thing, but I don't know if that's possible.
I'm reading the description of the all-purpose tool, and it's kind of crazy.
It is the artificer item.
Do you have an attunement slot for it, or do you?
Oh yeah, oh yeah. No, I've had one spared this whole time because I have the Pearl of Power, which I don't even know if that's attunement or not. I think it is,
It is.
and I think that's it.
I think
I
it
don't
is,
have
yeah.
anything else. So that'll be my second guy.
+1. Let's go.
Plus, I have 4 attunement slots because artificery.
Ooh. Crazy.
Everybody is awake now, also. It is about an hour, like maybe like a half hour or so too early, but everybody is awake.
You have a little more time to rest still. Sorry, just an experiment gone loud.
I nod in acknowledgement of like, that's fine, and you keep doing that.
Thanks, man. You keep awkwardly flirting with your girlfriend. We'll tolerate
Yeah,
each
my
other's
girl-
hijinks now.
She's not my girlfriend.
Yeah, it's over, guys, because any tool I have proficiency in, I'm an expert in as well. So I now
Holy
have
shit.
expertise in all tools.
Holy shit.
Nice.
And your spell save DC goes up by 1 too.
That is correct.
What is your DC now?
I believe it is 20.
Holy
Or no,
shit.
it is 18.
Oh my
18,
gosh.
I mean, that's
18.
still really
Okay.
good, though.
That's great for level 11. That is awesome.
I'm imagining like the only like first impressions leave like a really important place in people's minds, and I feel like Lydian is just thinking about when we were first walking out of the Shrine of Resurrection, and Aquila could not hit those malice eyeballs, and now like she has like all these crazy abilities, and her spell save DC is 20.
How far I've come from whiffing on riddles and magic eyes. But yeah, I have nothing else on my watch that I'm doing. I'm gonna dive into this item.
Yeah. You spend some time looking at it, playing with it. LG like watching you like a parent that knew better. And you finally listened almost.
Whatever, man.
Um,
Whatever.
And you your watch comes to an end. The sun begins to rise. It takes a bit for the sun to even hit you guys because you are so deep in a canyon right now. But everybody else wakes up. You all gain the benefits of a long rest, which is probably very much needed after the events of yesterday. And I think we could probably take a break there before we jump into the next day of reaching the Forgotten Temple.
Oh yeah.
I've loved the role play. It's been really, really, really good. Okay, let's see. Got 6
No,
minutes.
low.
All right.
Oh. Additional beard.
All my spell slots and abilities back. Thank fuck.
Q.
Ooh, that's not good. we have about 30% dropped frames in our stream.
Yowza.
Ouch.
That's not
Riz.
good.
Oops. All right. Well, let's take a break there, and then we'll come back in a couple minutes. Full VOD will be posted to YouTube. If you can even still hear us.
Check out our YouTube channel
So-
for wacky moments.
Donate to our Patreon for the full episode.
We've already had enough wacky moments.
No, there's no Patreon.
yet.
Not with that
No,
attitude.
no.
There's not.
All right. Oops, wrong one. There we go. Yeah, I'm going to have to stop this. I have like 35% dropped frames now too, so
You
the
you
connection
say, like,
is
I have to
very
put a
bad.
stop to this. Someone has to step in here.
Oh, all right. Rip the stream. With a better connection now, let us jump back in that case. It is the following morning here in this I have to scroll back up. I was on the LG thing on my document. That's been there like the whole time also. Like this whole season
Good
I've
stuff.
had like the LG thing. I've just been pasting it in every
Great
single week.
Glad that I don't speak whistle.
Yeah, you would have been you would have gotten an earful.
I've gotten the 411.
So you guys begin your next day's journey. Can I please get a marching order?
Oh, also, Jenna, I'm setting my
How are you guys traveling?
I'm setting my spell storing thing to shatter, by the way, instead of scorching ray, since that shit second level spell didn't do anything for me yesterday.
I'm gonna be in the.
This one may be more useful. We'll see.
I'm gonna be in the rear, so.
I'll be in the front.
I'll hang
And
out
everybody
in the
else will be somewhere in between.
I
Oh,
will
in the front
be-
with Natara.
Yeah.
I will be second. With me and Ionia are gonna be like second down, but then across to try to be the wings.
Package deal.
Get it? Because we're your birds.
Yeah.
I'll cut this out.
I'll be the ass end of the bird.
Just keep chopping it, Sarah.
Denari will be the talons. I will be the ass of the bird.
All the cool
Oh,
wake up.
it's so funny. They just sent a not like this emoji to the chat.
oh no!
Dude.
Thanks for the money, dummy.
Okay, guys, I have to. I'm gonna have to cut out the marching order part now.
Nah, it's fine.
Specifically
I'm not,
because
I'm
of what
not
you
actually
said.
being. I'm not actually being
Uh,
serious.
If only they had access to the
One
Natara
person.
like this emote.
I don't know how to put emotes in Twitch, but we definitely should at some
You
point.
need to get
Um,
like verified or something, I think, first, or like Twitch partnered.
Oh,
I
ew.
think you need to get to partnered, yeah.
Actually, I think I'm kind of like close to whatever the first tier of that is. I just have to like stream other content.
No, fuck that.
So I could just like play Peggle or something on Twitch.
I get notified and would be like, "Oh my god, my favorite streamers live."
My streamer.
I did tell John I'm thinking of streaming my Baldur's Gate runs just solely because Null and Aaron are both like, "Oh, we'd watch that," and I'm like, "No, you wouldn't. I'm gonna stream it once, and I'm just gonna it's gonna be
Guys,
bad."
this is great. We can have like a big like a cinematic universe where we all do our own Twitch streams. Like I can stream myself playing Pokemon. Sarah can stream herself playing Baldur's Gate.
It sounds like we just need the streamer house, actually. And this time it will work.
Oh,
This
God.
time it will not destroy the friendships of all involved. I've seen many streamer houses before. This one will work.
Perfect.
So, that being said, the order that we're marching in, we have Lorhanan and Atara in the front, Lydian and Ionia on opposite ends of the middle, Keela sort of in the middle, and Inari in the tail end. LG keeping close to Aquila, following your conversation, Aquila, LG is like will it like following you even closer, like ready to protect at any moment.
Good stuff.
Any conversations that you guys have? This is quite a distance of travel. You'll be spending most of the day walking.
I will just tell Inari that, as we discussed yesterday, I talked with LG, and they're a willing volunteer, if that would soothe your conscience. However, given developments in the night, I would be loath to part with them.
What? What development?
They are a walking manufactory.
Okay. I'm not stupid, but I don't know what a walking manufactory would be. Could we maybe...
It made this, and I will hold up both the ancient tool and the all-purpose, the new Aquila slate.
Oh, what does that... She's points at the tool. What's different about it?
Well, the tool is enhance the capabilities, and the other thing would allow me to also manufacture items now. I just need some sort of schematic and a few exotic ingredients.
I really want to say slay here, and I'm not going to, but I really want that to be a new Gerudo word, just so I can sit there and say it and have it be biblically accurate. I won't, though.
But yeah, that's all
Alright.
I want to
I
talk
don't think
about.
Yeah.
Y is in the Gerudo alphabet.
Yeah, unfortunately.
SLAI, slay.
Slay. But alright, I mean, it still doesn't make me feel good, but they're enthusiastic about it.
As I said, only in the most dire circumstances would I be willing to wager that.
Good. Like to keep our friend along for a bit longer. But we should get going.
Any other conversations as you guys traverse the bottom of the canyon once again?
I don't think so.
Okay. Eventually, the rocks that line your path through this Red Canyon pass begin to take on a different shape. As you progress, you realize that these masses of stone might have once been part of a larger structure, and they have somewhat of a straight path that they follow. Additionally, the walls of the canyons, you begin to see more and more purple specks high up in the distance, but along your way. You can see, eventually, you get to the point where you can see the end of the canyon, a flat surface up ahead. And drawing closer, it appears to be an ancient and ruined facade. Most of this structure has collapsed from what you can see, of what's left of the front there, as massive piles of rubble are blocking the whole center of this facade. There is, however, one opening that you can see, quite high up, perhaps once part of a window or a balcony. However, it is about 60 feet up in the air, and the entire facade is crumbling below it. I know most of you can fly, so that's not really a difficulty, but if anybody is going to climb up and not fly, let me know.
I feel like a grappling hook specifically not good in this situation.
Yeah, wait, let me see.
I mean, we can just ferry ourselves up, right, with the magic carpet?
Yeah.
You guys, I think you only need 2 trips with the magic carpet because 3 of you can just straight up fly, and the magic carpet can hold 2 people, for the sake of just, laying prone on it and flying. It is dark within this opening in the facade. But, Natara, as the one person that can see in the dark, you can see a hallway that it leads down. And you can see from here before you even go in that there are portions of the sides of this hallway that have collapsed upon itself, like parts of this corridor wall that have collapsed. And it seems that this rubble will be blocking any sign of other passages, but the path does continue forward. How are we? Are we entering, or are we doing something else?
Oh gosh.
Do we want a light source in here?
Oh yeah. Wait.
Do we want to pass without trace in here as well, or no?
I also have, it doesn't necessarily help for just like general ruins, but I do have find traps that we could use potentially inside that might tell us if anything's set up intentionally to harm us. I don't know, like we don't learn where it is, but like we learn kind of what the general danger is. But it's 120-foot range.
Could be useful.
Mhm. So we probably want to get down there first, maybe.
Are we thinking that this temple is occupied and guarded, or are we...
Well, maybe first, is the Great Fairy here?
Oh yeah, detect portal.
Can you please send detect portal?
Yeah.
And you just lob that up for the
Thanks.
alley-oop.
I was thinking about that earlier and we got here and then I forgot.
I'm so glad that, like, not only is Natara a crit machine, that she is just a walking radar array.
Yeah, and if it's in within a mile, so we definitely
Jesus. Air traffic control over
There-
here.
There is definitely a portal. Though I will say the signal is weak. Whereas before, when you've detected
Ooh.
fairy fountains, it just comes through as like normal to you. There is a weak signal, and it's close. It's not that it is too far away. It is probably, gosh, I don't know. Hold on, let me open this up and I can give a better estimate. Oh,
the distance and direction.
Mhm.
So,
We know it's like within the temple, they're like down or something.
assuming it is in the temple. That'll be a twist.
come on. I'm trying to like get an actual measurement. And it's fighting me. Probably I'd say it is about 300 feet or so, straight ahead, from where you guys are entering in this corridor here, but downward a little as well.
Well, I think for Natara's peace of mind, she would all best find traps.
Can you please send that?
Yeah, it'll get us about half the distance, not quite, but
A trap within range that is within line of sight.
Like down this first corridor, really.
oh yeah, I guess it's true, huh?
In this corridor, at least, because this is where your line of sight is, there are no traps that are detected from the spell.
Lydian, do you want to like cast light on my sword.
Yeah. Good thinking. I'll
Well,
do that.
wait. So
Wait.
we're being conspicuous then.
As much as like, are we okay with Natara being the only one who can see?
Yeah.
I guess not. I guess that alternative is untenable.
I will cast light on. And how long does light last? 10 minutes? An hour?
Isn't it
ca-
until dispelled?
It's a minute.
No, it's an hour.
Or no, it's an hour.
I can so
I'll cast light.
so
vision.
like since my sword is like my warlock attack. Like if we need it to become dark, like either you can drop the spell or I can just like tell the sword to disappear.
Yeah,
So,
I'll do that.
So how are we progressing down the corridor?
Say marching order,
Yeah.
or do we want to
Yeah,
switch things up?
I think
Yeah, I think
Natara
so.
and Lorhanan up top, and then next row is me and Ionia, and then I think it was Aquila and then Inari's anchor, right?
The ass end of the bird, baby. Let's go. All right, you and me. Left cheek, right cheek.
Stop.
I guess also about how you're moving down. Are you casting what was it?
Pass without trace.
Pass without trace, or are you guys moving stealthily, or are you just gonna go down the
I mean, if
hallway
we
here?
have a bunch of light and a dark hallway, I don't know how much
Yeah.
pass without trace would help.
No, I agree. I think we'll just go down regularly.
I think we can save
As
it.
you guys
We should like move cautiously, but like we come to like a bigger area.
make your way down, you can see that the passageway actually narrows at a point where a lot of the hallway has collapsed on itself. There is rubble everywhere. So, who is passing through first?
Probably me.
Is it a 2x2 or what? Are you saying it's like we have to go single file now?
Single file.
Okay. Probably Natara.
Do we want to scout or just go one by one through?
Yeah, what does what I guess like as Natara goes through, what does she see?
Natara, you step through. Are the rest of you waiting behind for her to give her verdict? Because she does have a bit of sight
I think so.
available
Yeah, I
to
think
her.
so.
Natara, you see that this hallway that narrows for a bit here with the collapse actually opens up further down into a much larger chamber, and you can see out above it, but it looks like it drops off to below. Would you like to move closer to see more of the chamber?
Yeah, she would.
You progress further down the hall, and as you enter cross the threshold of this hall into the larger chamber, you can see that you are high above the floor below. And as you do, a multitude of red lasers streak across the room, one after the other almost instantaneously. The red dots center on you. Please make 7 dexterity saving throws.
Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy.
I guess, unfortunately, Misty Step, not a reaction.
It is not a reaction, it is a bonus action.
Oh,
I can
was
absorb
gonna say-
elements, though.
I was gonna say
You might need to.
we could invisible, but I didn't have it prepared.
Jesus Christ, this got so intense.
7.
That's
Natara is pretty
those
Holy
are
shit.
pretty good.
Yeah.
Pretty good.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
I'm like rolling these, not seeing anything.
We can,
Alright.
can we see her, by the way?
Yes, you got I guess you guys stayed behind. Probably, yeah, your light would extend out to see her. She's probably about 20 feet ahead of you guys. I know that the map I just brought you to, you're all kind of clustered together, and Ione is not even there. But Natara, how many of those are less than 17?
3.
Okay. Pretty much instantly, all of these lasers fire off together. From the 3 that actually hit you, the rest of them kind of go wide and miss you, as you yourself are quite elusive. The damage you take.
Apparently, I can be surprised.
That's a good point.
Oh.
Making the DM question. We gotta roll initiative, baby.
This is
Good
true.
call, Katie.
This is
Good
true.
call.
This is very
Good
true.
point. Good point.
It's written down.
Her ass be questioning.
I forgot. Our radar station that also has a high alert officer
Alert.
on deck.
Yeah, noting that alert means that, like, I can't be surprised, and also they don't get advantage, like, if they were rolling with advantage, because I couldn't see them. That
But
doesn't
it
matter.
wasn't. It was a save. It was like a
Yeah.
triggered thing.
Okay,
Right.
but
They failed to perceive all enemies, so I guess it wouldn't.
Give it to us. Come
I
on.
mean, you're gonna shoot us 7 times anyway. So
Reroll those 3 that you did. I'm gonna say I'm gonna give you
Okay.
advantage because it was like a set like thing that you triggered. I'm
Okay.
gonna say
This-
give me like as if all your rolls are with advantage basically. So give me
This
3
is
more deck
super
saves.
fair.
very
Yeah.
fair. Very fair.
Yeah.
I like this ruling.
I like that.
Nice. That's much more manageable.
okay. So I get hit by one of them.
Your like spidey senses go off, so to speak, and you these lasers that are like highlighting you, you are able to leap and dodge out of the way. The rest of you hear an explosion, several explosions just going off like simultaneously from down the hall. Natara, you are only hit by 1. You take 17 radiant damage as the laser strikes you, and 14 fire damage upon the impact of the explosion.
Okay.
Um,
Can I absorb elements, or are we gonna?
you can. It's a reaction.
Okay. I probably will. So that I guess I don't know which one it applies to. I'll send it.
I think it's
It'll probably
If it's-
apply to the fire.
I think it has to be fair.
Triggering damage until. I guess I'd say you can. It'll probably be the radiant because the radiant is the triggering one. The 14, it like deals 2 damages when it hits you.
Okay.
So the resistance on the radiant means that you instead take 9 radiant damage and 14 fire. Now I will put the turn order tracker.
It has to be the fire.
Oh, it has to be the fire?
The reaction is specified for acid, cold, fire, lightning, or thunder.
Gotcha, yeah. It doesn't say it there, so that makes sense. We will do that.
Yeah, I don't have it in the.
It's like I know in the past it had to be the fire, so
Okay, so that would actually be 7,
7 fire and 17 radiant.
17. Okay.
Decayed Guardians get a 13. As the explosion clears, however, Natara, you
Yeah.
look into this chamber and can see the lights turn on for all of these different guardians that are across the room. They are not blue. They are not magenta. They are white lights.
Oh.
Wait, this guy could tell us how to free Guardians too.
Yeah.
Yeah. You got
So
it.
I'm sorry that
You got
your
it.
role, like from the night prior, I was like, the lights are blue or they're magenta, but this was why I said that.
Okay.
Our perceptive radar can understand color theory.
Okay.
I'm gonna put Ionia in here.
Rolling initiative. Shit, initiative.
Ionia. That's. Oh wait, she
Ionia
gets
art?
advantage.
Did you not get Ionia art?
I thought did I not show you guys? Oh, I didn't. Oh, I'm
No.
so sorry. Here's Ionia.
Oh damn, she's cool as
Nice.
hell.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
What's that total? Oh, what was the roll? Where's the log?
I can't even like try to uncorrupt.
No, we're not going to YOLO try and uncorrupt these guys.
Not a good idea, I think.
No.
And I am the psycho who's like, we should do that, and I think that's not a good idea.
Well, I don't think that we can.
No, they're not corrupted.
Corrupted.
Good job, LG.
Stressing
LG
me
gets
out
a 5.
so bad.
Hey, music is so stressful.
There we go.
I wanted to
The
feature
problem
this.
is I don't know, does destroying these make them more likely or less likely to like us?
Right, exactly.
I mean, they're shooting at us. What other help do we have?
I mean, we could run away.
I could run away.
Not an option.
I think we book it, right? Is that it?
Haste Aquila and just call it a day.
I have multiple ways of turning myself invisible, so like I can get out. But like,
We can take these guys.
okay.
So, kicking it off, Lord Hannon, what is your dex modifier?
My dex modifier is a +2.
Okay, so Ionia does go first then. You guys are about 60 feet in the air up here, and it is like a steep, difficult terrain to get down to the bottom. So Ionia is just going to pretty much fly. She's gonna dash in kind of like a diagonal so she can get like down and then 2, 3, 4, 5. Because Rito have 50 feet of fly speed.
Yeah.
Say 50 to get down to there, and then 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. She's gonna get up in the face of this one here because she just assumes that we're fighting.
Real.
Lord Hannon.
Is she raged?
Yeah, I should have her rage just in case of potential damage. Not that the damage type will be resisted by her, but yeah, she'll rage. She'll rage at the top of the hill here and then dash down.
So are we saying that we got like we went through like the spot that was partially collapsed, or do I still need to like enter this room a particular way?
I will say that like you guys like rushed forward when you heard like the explosions and saw the blast that Natara took, and you guys are all up here on this like balcony above collapsed ground.
Gotcha. And it's 60 feet down, you said.
It's 60 feet down and it's difficult terrain.
Okay. I will fly down. Well, I guess. Can I fly down and use my cunning action to dash to get all the way to the bottom? And then
Yes.
So that gets me to here. This is the-
Yep.
And I maybe it's my light that's broken, but I like cannot see.
Yeah, I guess I could put light on you. You have a torch or something, don't you? You have light cast on your...
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, because this is a dark room. Natara can see. It is dark in
Gotcha.
here, and you guys can
Okay.
pretty much only see lasers. That was the cool thing I
Got it.
tried to do there.
Right.
Let
Yeah.
Very
me
intimidating.
put some dynamic lighting.
There is light cast on his sword for an
Mhm.
hour, and I can cast other spells. So
All right, so you get 30 feet of bright light and an extra 30 feet of low light. I think that should work if I do that.
that sounds good.
Oh,
Okay.
I see. I see what you were doing. This is very cool.
Ooh, sinister.
Either way, actually, you know what? I think I will use my action to throw Eldritch Blast at this one to my right.
Okay, go ahead.
Are those at disadvantage? 'Cause I can kind of see it. I don't know exactly the like rules for light. But it's in the dim light section.
Oh, I had that written somewhere too. Shoot.
Oh,
Dim light is apparently just a -5 to your perception checks, so you're fine attack-wise.
Okay,
So attacks are fine.
go for it.
All right. Twelve, and 18.
The 12s will not hit, the 18 will hit.
That is 5 force damage.
Excellent. You send a blast. 2 of them go wide, 1 of them hits. Anything else, Lorhannon?
That is everything I can.
Lydian.
So Ionia chased the guardian down on the left-hand side, right?
Yes.
If I move down, is that my whole movement then? Unless I dash?
Yes. Yeah, unless you dash, yes.
Okay, cool. I will just drop down there, and can I see Ionia? Did you put her token on the map?
Her token is on the map. I realize now that she couldn't see, but she didn't attack. She didn't attack anyway. She just kind of followed the light. Because I guess what I can do, because each of these guys are active now and emitting light, I can make them emit,
Like 5
Like-
feet of light or something?
5 feet of low light I will give them.
That's
Oops.
kind of what I was thinking, like, if I could just make out her silhouette.
Yeah, so here, let me put one on this guy. Does that help?
Um,
Does that work? Can you
No, I can't see. I can't see past the laser.
Oh,
I can only
it's
see
because
right.
it's directional. Yeah, that's why. That's what it is. Hold on. The laser effect was very cool, but now I have to change a lot in order for them to have light. That's my bad.
I think it's worth it. It was very cool.
How's that?
We can kind of see like the whole map is a little bit foggy now.
Oh, because it's it's 605 feet that it's giving.
It's giving 605 feet.
Yeah, it looks like that's off. Like Lorhannon's emitting 6. Yes, that was off Lorhannon, I think.
Okay, that works. I can see the guardian, like a ring around the guardian now.
Yep, that's like.
Awesome. So can I, now that I can see her, cast Bardic Inspiration on Ionia, and cast Mirror Image on myself?
Yes. What the shit?
If this is breaking it, you
There we
don't
go.
have to. I'm sorry.
No, we're good. We're good. Okay. Ionia has Bardic.
Cool. And then Mirror Image on myself.
Yep. Just keep track of that for me, please.
Of course.
All right.
That's
it for you. Guardian party time. Let's see.
Oh,
Holy shit.
I
How do
never.
I want to do this? All right.
I gotta still roll. I thought I had sent
Oh.
it, but it didn't go through. So I'm.
Oh no.
Well,
LOL. I mean, my initiative.
definitely
is
roll now.
My initiative is shit anyway, so hopefully it'll
Is
just
it
be
Inari
less than
token
this.
time?
Okay. Well, yeah. I'll just go. I'll go. Well, it's.
You can
it's
go
really
now.
good. No,
Oh,
no,
go
no,
now,
no.
You and I
go
will
now.
just flip
Oh,
past
okay. So it's like 60 feet difficult terrain to get down, right? If I remembering
Yes.
correctly.
Yes.
Huh.
Or you could just fall.
I could do that. That's actually really true. Oh, you know what I can do? I'm gonna bonus action cast Featherfall on myself by using what is it? Sorcery points.
And the rest of us, right?
Oh yeah, I'll do that for everyone else too. Totally.
Well, that's a reaction that you can do
Yeah.
when somebody's already falling.
Oh yeah.
So just jump off and fall.
Yeah, I'll just jump off and fall. So that would be like around here, or like trying to think of where the end of the base is. Like,
Yeah, on the floor is where you would end up falling.
okay. And so, just to clarify, because I always get confused with the falling, is that still like the full 60 feet, or am I good to just get a moving?
I guess how fast do you fall with Featherfall?
Let me
60
check.
feet
Yeah,
per-
that's true. So the range is.
I think it's per round.
60
so,
feet per round, so.
So you just touch down.
Yeah.
Yeah, so pretty much at the end of your turn you would land.
Oh, okay.
Because that's not really your movement speed that you're using. You're using, like, the time is being spent to descend.
Okay, that was kind of a waste of using a bonus action. That's my fault.
You can still
for
do other
misreading.
setup stuff.
Oh no,
You
because all the
still
setup
have
stuff I
your
would do would be...
action, right? No, wait,
Yeah.
I don't know.
You have your
I'm so
action and your
confused.
bonus still,
Yeah,
because
well, not-
the spell is a reaction.
Well, yeah, but she can't cast a spell with. any
No,
one
she
of those.
can. It's a reaction.
Reaction
so-
rules, Lamau.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Alright, I think I'll cast Firebolt at this guy. Why not?
'Kay.
Since I don't want to use any big stuff right now.
No, whatever.
Oh,
He's
wait,
moving.
ignore that. There we go.
They're walking! No!
Okay, so that's a 26.
26 hits.
And then that's 14 fire damage.
Okay.
The guardians in the Forgotten Temple. They're moving.
Is that it, Inari?
Oh, yeah, that's it for me.
All right, Decayed Guardian party time. Okay, so I'm going to have one target Ionia with disadvantage, the one above target Lydian, the one in the center target Inari, the one on the right target Lorhanan, and then the others that can all see Natara still. So that's the top right, and then the two that are further back. Those will go for Natara. So first off, this is at Ionia with this disadvantage because it is at close range. So that is a 10 that will miss Ionia. The next one is at Lydian, the top left one there. Lydian, that is a 21 to hit.
21 hits. It's just an attack. Okay, so no save or anything. Yes, that hits.
No, that was like a triggered thing. That
Does
is
it need to do mirror image? Anything with that?
Oh, yes.
Yes.
It does. Thank you.
Yeah, please roll for that.
I literally just put that up. Let me... so I have to roll a d20 to see if it hits one of my duplicates. Or if it's aiming for one of my duplicates, I should say. 15, so that does aim for a duplicate. And then it's a 21, so that does hit the duplicate.
And it destroys that duplicate. But you take no damage from that. Inari,
Uh-huh.
that is a 21 also to hit.
That'll hit.
That is 23 radiant damage and 41 fire damage.
What the fuck?
Jesus Christ.
Oh, that's like,
Um,
I'm at like, wait, so just to clarify.
Can I silvery barbs with my reaction?
Okay.
I don't like that damage.
If you silvery barbs, I'm going to use the sec because it shows like it automatically rolls with advantage disadvantage. So I'm going to use the other roll that is there because I've already put in everybody else's. So are you silvery barbsing?
I will, yes.
All right, then that is an 8 to hit, Inari.
Okay. Thank you. I
I
would
was
have been.
like, I don't like 40
I-
fire damage.
I
at the
would have
start
been
of
at
the fight.
like 35 HP already immediately. It would have been so bad.
I would shout out to Inari and just like give her some sort of guidance and say like to your left or something, and then she would be like, take it back now, y'all. No, then she would get advantage on her next attack.
Oh, thank you.
Okay. Lauren Hannon, that is an 11 to hit.
Misses.
And then Natara, the 3 that are targeting you, that is a natural 1, which will miss, a 16 and an 18. Will either of those hit?
Okay, so Natara has not pulled out her bow yet, so I guess she would still. I guess she doesn't know what she's taking out her bow, but she would still have her shield equipped, I would think. So the 16, maybe. So the 16 misses, but the 18 hits.
Okay. The damage on the 18 is 28 radiant damage and 28 fire damage.
Jesus
But the
Christ.
fire
Wait.
damage is halved.
So it was a 16 and
So-
a 17 to hit, or a 16 and an 18?
18.
16 and an 18.
And your AC is 17 then?
Yes.
Oh, it's
Uh,
19?
What? My AC is 17 with the shield.
Okay.
Is this balcony in front of us half cover?
42.
No, it is not. It is like
As far as down to
the smallest,
17
like,
HP.
edge here.
Um,
It is open to around.
Okay, gang, we're on the
It's,
Preserve Natara train.
yeah. Where's?
Just saying.
Oh, and I'm on the ground. Shit.
That is all of the Decayed Guardians that can attack you guys, I think. Actually,
So they don't even take time to aim. They just go.
Yeah.
hang on, I need to see something. This one. This one can see Lydian.
Fuck.
That one, I will say, can. That one's kind of close, but this one can definitely see Lydian. Lydian, one more is going to blast you. That previously did not attack Natara due to its angle. But you being down on the ground where you are through the archway on the right-hand side of the room, it can see you.
Okay. That hits a copy as well. What does it roll?
An 18. Oh, wait, a 16. Sorry. That was looking at the old one.
That's above. Yeah, my Dex mod is 1, so yes, that kills the duplicate as well. I'm down to
Okay.
1.
Got it. That's the Decayed Guardians go. Natara, what would you like to do?
I mean, Akila's the only one up here still with me.
That's right.
I'm gonna ask Akila if she really wants to do this before I do anything.
If you want to retreat, you can. I can keep LG with you, but I think we should push forward.
Boy.
Okay. I mean, Atara's not gonna leave everyone, that's the thing. So,
You can at least get to
Okay.
cover and heal for this round, and then come back next round.
yeah, I guess Natara's probably, going to try and do some healing of herself.
Yeah, I'd say
try
it is
and
possible if
get-
you want
yeah.
to retreat, you can back up into the hallway and receive the benefits of full cover because you can go so far back that you are out of line of sight of. I mean, like, they wouldn't even be able to target you, but you can make it so that you're out of line of sight of the Guardians.
Okay, Natara is going to do that and do Cure Wounds at 3rd level because she's kind of looking rough right now.
Can I, call out something after that round of, guardian shots?
Yeah.
That I would like to suggest that we all focus on the same one. Let's go for the one on the left that Ionia is going for.
You got it.
Jesus Christ.
How much
Yeah.
healing do you get, Natara?
No.
11. That's
Ooh.
kind of
Yikes.
Gosh, that's
Not great.
really bad.
Not good at all.
LG will.
Wait, my turn.
Oh wait, where are you? I don't even see you in the order.
I got switched before the Guardians now.
Oh, sorry, with the rearrangement. I'm sorry. Go ahead,
Yeah.
Akila.
Okay. I know what this scene is in front of me. I've seen this. I have no indication that I have any new abilities as of right now, correct?
Correct.
Okay. I have no reason to believe that I could extend my hand and something magical would happen. Okay. The fact that you're surprised means no. Okay.
Sorry, I don't know what we're talking about.
I will shout, Lorhannon's right, group up on the left one, use it for cover as well. I am not going to haste Inari. I'm going to jump down. I am going to use my action to take the dodge action and stay here.
Okay.
And I will yell up to LG to stay with Natara. And I'm just gonna ready
got
my
it.
shield in front of myself.
LG will kind of like center himself. I guess Natara, you're technically like further back now, right? Did you go back?
Yeah, I would have moved back. Sorry.
Just to represent. Just to represent that. LG kind of like takes front and center stage. Like come at me, like I'm gonna protect her. And following the guidance of everybody else here, LG is going to target the one by Ionia. LG. I'm just gonna straight up roll from LG's thing because it's so much easier. Energy blast. That's a 9. Good job, LG. Misses. Ionia, however, Ionia's gonna reckless attack.
Bruh.
Cause like, why not? Might as well.
Really hoping that these are all mirror images and Ionia will just cleave through one guy immediately.
Yeah.
Just in the chance that she crits. So that's a 20 and a natural 1. So we're gonna go with the 20 because that's the advantage there. Let me just roll. Wow, good damage. I'm just gonna write the numbers down because I will just add it up later. 9. And then she gets 2 attacks. I could have been doing this. So it's 26 and a 20 again, so that'll still hit. Damage. And I think that's only the first attack, so I don't get to do that again. Okay. Mathing that out, that is 42 points of smashing damage on that guy who has not been hit yet. But with that, she kind of like not cleaves, but like smashes in some of the sides of the head of this guardian, and it's not looking good at all. But that's her turn. Lorhannon, go ahead.
Cool.
Can I say something to Lorhannon as his turn starts?
Sure.
Actually,
Yeah.
never mind. It doesn't make sense because I think they can see in the dark anyway. I was gonna say leave
I
the
was
circle
also-
at 5 feet.
I was also thinking about that. I think they can see in the dark.
They saw me.
They saw him in
Yeah.
part one.
They did. Come on. I like
Cool.
have to do it
I'm-
that way every time.
Going to take my movement. And I will I will use my cunning action to dash. And I will take the dodge action as well.
Okay. That's gonna like reveal like everything, I'm sure. But all right, if that is it, then that brings us to Inari.
Okay. I still think haste would be really cool, so I'm gonna bonus action haste myself with the last of my. Well, I have one sorcery point left after this, but I won't be able to use it for anything.
Plus 2 AC.
So
Yeah.
plus 2 AC, and then I'm gonna be able to double my movement, which will be really nice because it'll allow me to just get this and hopefully use it for cover as well a little bit. So
Yeah, that should get you to the wall.
yeah, so I'm gonna go. I can't tell if the wall. Like, I think I can get here, Jenna. I don't know if I can move. I think the wall is like that's the wall, right?
That's more like a platform that the Guardian is standing upon, or
Okay.
like sitting in, almost.
So if I wanted her to get up there and like hit it there, and then maybe hide after, like use it as like a kind of like barrier.
It's
for-
pretty low.
Okay.
It's probably only like 3-4 feet up in the air.
Okay.
I don't think you specifically would be able to hide behind it.
That makes sense. I just wanted to double check. All right, so we're pulling out the oldie but the goodie. I'm gonna hit this thing with Scimitar of the Seven, and you best believe I will be sitting there and divine smiting at 3rd level. Actually, no, this one's not looking good, so we'll wait on
This
that.
one's not looking very good.
Well, I might not do that, but I'll at least.
Get it first.
Oh
Well.
boy, that's a 16.
16 hits.
Oh, okay, cool. I'm gonna divine smite at 2nd level. So that's 13 slashing. And then divine smite at 2nd level would be I always do this. I can never remember how much divine smite I have for some reason. Okay, so 3d8. That's 12 radiant damage.
And this one bursts in 2 pieces.
Whew, okay.
One down.
Slay.
At least 8 more to go.
Oh gosh, yeah, I can't really. I've used my bonus action. I don't have any way of like, yeah, I think I'm done there now. But because I can't move anymore either. So I'm gonna just pause, and Ari will pause and wait for further directions.
Okay.
You
Lydia.
dodge with your haste action or no?
Oh wait, haste action. Shit, yeah.
Oh, never mind. Not
Sorry.
Lydian.
I'll just.
Wait, not ready? Oh, yeah.
Is dodge?
Second
I can dodge, right? As a haste
You
action.
cannot dodge with the haste
Ah,
action.
shit. Let me just double check here. Let me just cook real quick. This will take 2 seconds. Sorry, guys. I do know how haste works. I just, I can't hide, but I don't really. Shit, that's not tall enough.
Hide in bright light right now, unfortunately.
Yeah, and others are just disengaging and that. Oh wait, I can dodge.
Which is 60 feet again.
Yeah, let me see.
Where's the next one that we're... maybe I would call this out. Like, where's the next one that we're hitting? The one above? The one in the middle?
If you go to the one above, the one across the room directly from it can't probably shoot you through the other one.
Oh, smart.
Yes, I agree.
Okay. Ooh, okay.
We're gonna go clockwise.
Alright, so I think what I'll have Inari do, she'll dash, she'll go here. So that's 1, so she has 55 feet of movement left. 45. I can get her right in front of it, so I'm gonna do that. Slay.
Okay.
Oh gosh, I feel like I'm gonna throw up. Alright.
Can you use your can you use your
breath,
second
everyone.
attack?
Oh. No. Oh, yeah, I only hit it once. Shit, wait, Ben is like... Ben is running my Inari right now.
Haste
Sorry.
understander.
My brain is not...
That's how it works.
Alright, I'll try hitting this one then. God.
Smoke him if you got him.
That's a 32.
Oh my god!
Let's go!
Wait, yeah, I'm like 1 off a crit there. Okay. I'm a
32 hit.
yeah. That's 14 slashing. I'm gonna use a lightning charge for that shit too.
Okay.
So that's
We're rolling.
2d6.
Yeah, it was all fun and games while Inari was out of range for these guys, and now it's fucking over for them.
Alright. That's 14 slashing, and I got a full 12 lightning damage on that too.
Very nice.
Now I'm done.
He's still looking okay.
I mean, that's cool. I'm just happy to help.
All right. Is that everything now?
Sorry, yeah, I'm good now. I
All
promise.
good.
I do know how to play my character. I'm just having a moment.
The name of the game.
Yeah, that's the goal.
All right. Lydian.
I would like to well, like, okay, I think I know what I want to do. Can I don't know if this works for something I can't see, but I'm gonna send it anyway. I would like to cast my very special back pocket spell, Wall of Force,
That
and
is
break this entire encounter.
so good.
Holy shit.
We're saved,
If
baby.
I can
Okay.
cast 10 by 10 panel walls of impenetrable barrier, and I would like to put them right along the back wall of Guardians to have this encounter.
This is so
Shit.
good.
Nice.
Draw your lines. Draw where they go.
This is like
Can you like light up the place? I can't see past.
I guess. Well,
just do
point
the
you
dim
choose
lighting.
within range. So yeah, I guess I'm gonna give you vision.
Yeah.
I'm guessing with like the blast, the room is momentarily illuminated. As Tchaikovsky's cannons go off in our faces, I think we can see the room a little bit.
Okay.
Yeah.
Does that help
Awesome.
you? Can you see better?
Yes, I would like to.
Okay.
I think I'm gonna do. That's 10, 20, 30, 40. 40 there. 10
Where are you
there.
drawing? I don't see your drawings.
Oh, you don't?
Oh, there they are. I see them now. Okay.
10, 10. I have 4 left. I think I'm in the middle of one. There's
Games don't get hit.
1, 2. So there's I gotta zoom in on this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I think just for and I'll do 9. I'll just stop it at 9 there.
So this is like when I say Lydian casting spells is really OP and it's amazing and like this
He's
is
our
what I
boltcaster,
say.
man.
This is
I
what I
know.
say.
Boltcaster.
Like-
I looked at my spells and I was like, wait, what the fuck do I do? And I saw Wall of Force. I'm like, oh my god, I forgot I had this.
Full casters,
Alright.
man.
This is what I'm
We're here
saying.
to-
Like Lydian is so good. Like I love it.
Me and Lydian just got to
Name of the
disable
game.
while you guys put the beat down on him.
The name of the
Um,
game is Don't Get Hit.
Yes.
Right. I will go ahead and also give a bardic inspiration to Lorhannon. And Jenny, you can restrict my vision again if you want.
Okay. I will turn off
Really
my
good.
The
vision
funny
for
thing
you.
is, Natara can still target those guys if she's up high.
She's above, yeah.
The guy is like beyond the wall, or
Yeah, like on the one side. Like she can target from either side.
Because they're only
I
10
don't
feet
see-
high.
I don't see what you see, so I don't know.
They're only 10 feet high, so Natara's way above 10 feet, so she can still.
She's 60
like,
feet up. She's definitely got line of sight.
Got
Size.
it. Right.
So,
Yes, I see.
Hilarious. Well, I guess they do have
Work.
line of sight because they've shot her, but
hey, Natara's new strategy is run out, shoot, run back, so.
we're skirmishing tactics right now.
So, Lydian, for the first time ever, you cast Wall of Force. What does it look like as you drop these like panels out of nowhere between your party and the Guardians?
I think that, like, just, I think I just will it into existence. I'm just like, if only there was some sort of, like, invisible wall here, like, and I just, like, all of a sudden, it's like mimery, where I notice that the lasers aren't getting through the wall, and I don't know what awoke it specifically, but it just felt like my power to will whatever I want into existence is, like, slowly creeping up.
Yeah. Wow. Anything else with your turn? Any movement?
Yeah, I moved behind this guardian for a little bit of cover from the rest of them.
Got it. Aquila.
I don't know the situation right now, mostly because I can't see the wall, and I also can't see it, I think, in general, because it's invisible.
Yeah, technically, I don't know if the wall was put up successfully or not, because they hadn't blasted it yet, so I can't tell anybody anything.
So I will continue ahead with my plan of what I was going to do.
Akira.
I am going to walk up, and I am going to, again, action dodge, and I'm going to shout out in the chamber, "Did you really send me that dream just to bring us here to kill us? I would have expected better from the goddess of technology." Trying to taunt whatever is controlling these things.
Mm.
Let's just Ben just
Ben dying.
Here I am, a Hylian in your lair. What will you do?
This doesn't really sound like a great idea, but I'm just gonna.
No.
Is this intimidation? Or is this, like, performance? I want to give you a check for that, but I'm not quite sure what it falls under.
Except
your
for this
intention
check,
here?
I get shot in the face if I succeed.
Legendary action. They all shoot at you.
I don't think I'm being intimidating because I'm going to get shot, but I also don't know if it's strictly performance either. I guess it is.
I think
that
it's
or
performance.
deception.
It's performative.
All right. Performance. Here we go. Big 4.
Oh.
Nice. Anything else, Tequila?
No.
Decayed Guardian party. I need to like zoom out so I can see more, so I can see who can like target anybody from above here. So this one cannot target Aquila. Oh, come on. Can this one up here?
Well, in the open, so it might necessarily just be I get
Cannot.
shot anyway.
No, there's like walls blocking the way. I'm just seeing who can.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah,
even
and then
even
these
with
ones can.
like the taunt failing, I might just be the easiest target anyway.
Yeah, those guys definitely. That one can't, but 1, 2, 3, 4 targets at Aquila. 3 of them will not go through. You see as from the 3 guardians, the one in the center and the 2 on the side, there are 3 blasts that all strike this invisible wall, and you see like this like cloud of fire and radiant energy kind of like explode against it, but it does not hit you. However, go ahead.
Can I chime in really quick?
Yes.
As those blasts hit the wall, I would shout out to Aquila, "Aquila, I think my imagination is just really good." There's a
Great.
wall in front of you.
That one wouldn't even be able to because there's another guardian blocking, so that one wouldn't even see Lord Hannon. However, one of these guys is not blocked by one of them targeting Aquila, who is shouting, is not blocked by those things. So Aquila, from the one in the top left beyond the threshold there, does a 19 hit.
Is that with disadvantage?
She dodged.
Oh, with disadvantage, it is in that one.
Holy shit!
Misses.
We love the dodge action. We love the dodge action.
The one that Inari is at also has disadvantage because this is a ranged weapon attack. That is an 11 to hit Inari.
That misses.
Presume, yeah.
All right, gang. Let's make up some ground.
Let me see if there are any others that can see you guys, because there are some back here. That one can't. That one not really either. Yeah, they kind of like just can't. This one. I'm gonna say that one can, the other one can't. Inari, there's one from deeper in the cave where you cannot see that is lit up that is also going to target you, this time without disadvantage.
Slay, okay.
That is a 22.
That'll hit!
That is going to be 19 radiant damage and 37 fire damage.
Alright, well, 19 and 37?
Yes.
Well, guys, okay, 102 minus 56. So I'm at 46 HP, but, I might be spending...
And I think...
You have to
You
roll
still-
for a haste, and I don't think you can keep
Yeah.
it.
Yeah. No, I have to roll for haste.
Don't you have an advantage on one of your rolls because of, I gave you Silvery Barb's advantage? Would that be for con checks? Or...
Yeah, nah. Well, I got a 15
maybe.
anyway. But, so, like, I'm good, but...
Let me see.
I don't think
Yeah.
that's good, though.
Oh.
You took 19 plus 37 damage. You took 56 damage.
Let me check. Is that like a, like... I only ask because I don't see it on the haste thing. Is that, like, a thing I should miss that I should be adding?
To your concentration check?
Oh, duh. I'm stupid. Ignore me. I was, like, looking at the wrong thing.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, let me double
there's
check.
there's a rule for that, right? Like it's like the concentration.
Yeah, I have the table right now. I'm
DC.
looking at it. Ooh.
It's half the damage, or 10, whichever is higher. So what's the total damage?
56 divided by 2 is 28.
Okay, well,
So I don't
That
think,
is-
think it's
that
possible for you to
is
maintain concentration.
Definitely lower.
Alright, well, that's cool. I will drop haste. Yeah, gang, I might have to...
And you lose a turn. Oh boy.
Oh no.
Well, mostly lose a turn, I guess.
Inari, did you already use that advantage on your next attack roll or something that I gave you from Silvery Barbs? I don't want that to get lost.
I did not, so that's still there, but if it's on my next
Well,
attack turn, it's probably
It's on
gone.
your next. Yeah.
It was on your
Yeah,
next, so
but
I feel it would be by now.
Yeah,
Probably.
so,
All good. You
I
hit
lose
last
my
time, so
next
it's fine.
turn, so Nari is a little fucked. Yeah.
That brings us to Natara. Natara, you could see from your vantage point that there was a big explosion that like went upwards. So I think you have an inclination that there is some kind of force in the center that is blocking, though you did not witness it because of your position.
Yeah,
Further back.
she's okay. She's just gonna go out a little bit, and fire some arrows at the one just like right in the middle.
I believe she can get it over the wall, correct? It's 10 feet tall.
10 feet.
We need a hypotenuse in this bitch.
Yeah, I suppose that's the question is,
Well,
does she have
Are you
the,
finding it over? I don't actually know what. Oh, never mind.
like, if she's trying, Yeah, she wouldn't necessarily know how long the wall or how tall the wall is. I think she would recognize that, or maybe assume that, like, it tried to shoot at Aquila but couldn't for some reason. But I guess
Henry.
she'd shoot one arrow at it first. She's doing math.
Are you calculating if her arrow would have the trajectory there, or
I think that there is a way that it does. I think you can definitely do it.
Well, she's
was
gonna
just-
shoot one test arrow anyway, so
Go for it.
like, she would, you know. Okay, so first attack. That's a 10.
You aim a little bit low, and you can see that the arrow stops at a certain point and clatters to the ground before even reaching the guardian.
Okay.
That's how that miss
Um,
goes. just for
Yeah.
your education purposes.
She is then going to try and target the one on the right, like, corner, or like next to the middle guardian on the right, and see if that attack goes better.
Go for it.
Okay, that's a 24.
That will hit.
5 piercing damage.
Okay.
Yeah, she's gonna have to start sharp shooting. Okay. But, okay. And she's gonna back up.
Good. Please do.
Let's go.
LG. Is LG even capable of reaching? LG is out of range of that one. Also that one. But LG was told to defend Natara. So LG is going to, I guess, dodge action as well. Brings us to Ionia. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. She can fly up. And buddy system with you here, Inari. How hurt is that guy? He's pretty hurt. So she's going to make her attacks. Not reckless, because I don't want her to eat it too. So that is a 20 to hit. I'm gonna do the same thing I did last time. Click, 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 click. Oh, her second hit will miss though, so she ends up dealing only 23 damage, which is not enough. This guardian does not look good though after being smashed over the head by her giant hammer.
She does have a bardic inspiration die, a D10, if she wants to add that to the damage.
Okay, I will do that. I'll just let me just roll it right here. That is 8. That's still not quite enough, though, unfortunately. Very, 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 very close. Lorhannon.
So, which guardian is the invisible wall? Like, can I use that to gather where the invisible wall might be?
I think you definitely could have seen, because as soon as the blast hit the wall, it was, just a sudden, it hit it and did nothing to it. So it was just like a stoppage. So you definitely have a good idea being down on the ground where it was. Natara, not so much, because she did not witness the explosion against it.
Oh, I guess. Where is it so that I don't try and run into it?
Do you not see it? I guess that's what I'm...
I cannot see it, no.
It's invisible.
It's an invisible wall.
I know
Unless I can make it opaque.
Yeah, I don't see
I don't
anything
think
on
so.
the map.
We're just trying to not. Oh, I see something on the map.
It's a little corner of the wall there, but like some of my panels, but there's no way, unless the blast left some sort of residue or something on the wall. There's no way to know where it is. I can try to describe out loud, it's blocking all 3 of them on the other side, as well as going around the middle one. But
got it. So it's diagonal there, cutting those 3 off.
It's open to the top, not to the sides.
it's open on the top, yeah. So you would have to go up
Got
and around the top.
Got it. Okay. Thank you.
Sorry, I did not understand what you were asking.
Can you not see?
Okay, I don't see anything on the map, so I
okay.
It might be just
I don't know
out of
why.
your... It might be out of its vision. Yeah.
Oh.
Maybe.
No. But, I have his vision too because he has the source of light and I can see it. Well, I guess I drew it. I don't know.
Anyway, okay, cool. In that case, I will use my movement. Oh, I can see. Yeah, now that I have light on it, I can kind of see it. Okay, so I will come here and yeah, I will use my cunning action, bonus action to dash, get up on this guy, and I will attack it with the ancient short sword.
Go for it.
First attack is a 21 to hit.
That will hit.
I may have preemptively done the second attack. I get sneak and 3 increase damage. So that is 18 total force damage.
Amazing. With that final blow, you take this one out.
So I guess I'll maybe ask the group, are we continuing forward then?
I mean, we can. I didn't
It's
really
gonna
think
be
about that.
it's going to be awkward. At one
It'll
point,
be
we'll have to move the wall of force up ahead of us if we even have the spells to do that, and that means we'll be shot from behind.
Right.
I think we can try to take them out and like duck back behind cover at the end of our turn. So like, there's a little gap up here, where we can like pop out, shoot a spell, and then come back.
Got it. Yeah. Okay.
My idea is that we clear this room, and then we can make a camp and deal with the next room tomorrow. They can't move, so we might as well just rest and recuperate.
Sure. I still have some movement, so I will move to here, and that is the end of my turn.
Okay. Inari?
So, she really can't take an action. So let me pull up haste just to make sure. Yeah. I can't move or take actions, but Jenna, can I do a bonus action?
If it
Is
says
that
that you
included?
can't take actions, then yeah, you can take a bonus action.
Huh, okay. I'm gonna put up Shield of Faith on myself then. So,
Okay.
I'll up her AC, but that'll be it for me. Let me mark
Got
that
it.
up.
Lydian.
I think I'm going to move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Well, actually, maybe. Yes. So I have. Maybe instead of that, I do 9. Well, 8. I'm just trying to put myself in a position where I can get cover with my last bit of movement from this last guardian. Oh, there's 2 more up there. Fuck. Okay. In that case, I'll go over here, and on this guy that I can make out through the light. Do you see where I'm pinging?
Ping again. Yes, I see.
On him, I would like to cast Psychic Glance.
Got it. That is an intelligence save?
Yes, it is.
Uh-oh. I just rolled. Okay, that is a 6.
That fails. He's going to take 76 and be incapacitated.
Nice.
Okay.
27 psychic damage.
Okay. Wait, did he have an ability or something? No. Nothing to help him out there. Alright, incapacitated. Little icon there.
And that's my turn.
Okay. Aquila.
Do you want me still dodging, or do you want me to do stuff, guys?
I think do stuff.
I have the plate, so I can be more effective as a dodge. I can't be crit, and any radiant damage is half to me.
That sounds great.
I think right now we need you to do stuff.
Okay.
Yeah, because then ours.
Alright. Action. Make a force turret.
Okay. Oh wait, are you talking?
Oh, sorry. I'm gonna walk forward and I guess on here, and then try. I don't know. I can't see. It's too dark in here. I don't know where the end of this wall is.
Keep going. Keep going. Keep going and stop.
I mean, I'm basically going until I can't feel it on my left side.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Command Diala to shoot 20 to hit with the Force Ballista.
So do you have the movement to get all the way down there where you can be away from it?
Yeah, I was only like a square away from where my starting position was.
Okay, so you're moving Dayala down there?
Is the wall much? Yeah. Is the wall much further down or something? Or...
A little bit. You'd have to be like Dayala, if I move him, would have to be there to
Okay.
last.
Okay. Cool.
So climbing the rocks a little bit.
Okay, that's fine.
Which one are you targeting? Okay. What is the... Is that a save or something?
It's a 20 to hit.
20 hits.
24 force damage, max damage.
Ooh.
888. That's awesome.
Oh, that looks so nice.
Wow, nice. Anything else, Akila?
And then I'll use. Okay, so I move to like here and build Yellow, so I think she has like 3 squares left. So I will move back up 3. Is the rocks difficult terrain or?
Yes, they are.
Okay, then here.
Yeah, that's fair. All right. Guardian party time. All of the blasts that would be from those guys are going to hit the wall. Let's see who can hit the group that's up here. That one's incapacitated. This one can hit Lorhannon. This one I don't think can hit anybody. I can't see though. That one can hit Akila.
Ah, fuck.
That's fine.
All right, so the first one will be at Lorhannon, the second one will be at Akila, but that is it for Guardian Party.
That's good. This
First
is good.
one, that is a 20 to hit Lorhannon.
I will. Yeah, that hits, and I will not use the Bardic.
Okay, are you sure?
I think.
Yes, because I'm going to use my reaction to Uncanny Dodge.
Got it. All right, so you will take 21 radiant.
And because I wear the Belt of Goron, kind of have resistance to fire.
Okay, so that's 21 radiant and 34 halved to 17 fire damage.
So. Can you say that again?
21 radiant and 34 halved to 17 fire.
And that's before Uncanny Dodge?
That's before Uncanny Dodge.
Okay, good. I was gonna say that was after. That's insane. So it's 38. So
Whatever that is.
19 damage.
Nice.
Nice.
That's
I'm
very
like,
nice.
it's kind of totally fine for me to get hit. As long as I get hit one time. If I get hit more than once, it's bad.
Akila,
Don't worry
you're-
about me. Don't worry about me. Worry
You're
about
5
Inari
feet.
and them over there.
You're 5 feet outside of Silvery Barbs.
I'm at full health and I have all my spells. Don't worry. I'm wearing the plate armor that's specifically meant to fight against these guys. Don't worry.
You got
Akila, it's an 18 to hit. It's an 18 hit.
18 misses naturally.
Dang.
No magical influence needed.
It's fine. It wasn't even good damage rolls. There's a lot of ones.
Actually, wait.
It would have sucked.
I think it's my proximity to the enemy. Yeah, creature succeeds on an attack roll, so it's my proximity to the guardian anyway, not to you. So.
Okay, that's it for the. Was that? Can that guardian see? No, that one's incapacitated. Can that one see?
There's so many guardians.
Wall of Force
No,
is
can't really.
carrying so hard.
We just need to figure out a way to close off those doorways, and we can camp in here after we finish these 3 off.
A bunch more explosions against the wall of force, and that brings us to Natara's turn.
I mean, Tiny Hut is just like free, right? Like,
Yeah.
That's true. We just need to clear this room then and get against this wall here.
Okay. Natara's gonna pop out again and shoot at the same guardian that she was shooting at before.
The closer one, or the far one? The far one.
the
It's the far one.
Far one, yeah. All right, and she's
in the top right.
Yes, yeah. She's gonna use sharpshooter just because.
Okay.
Yeah,
It's worth it.
it's worth it. Okay, so the first one will be a 9. with the
No.
9 aside. The second one will be a 15.
15 will just hit.
Yes.
Nice.
Hell yeah.
Okay.
Tight.
Shop suits and
Okay. So that is 6 piercing plus the additional 10 from sharpshooter.
Wow, that is awesome.
Definitely worth it.
So,
Very good.
and
Anything
she's
else?
gonna
Move right back.
move right back. Yep.
You got it. LG is going to try to follow suit with Dayala. Pull up his sheet again.
LG down here.
LG is up top with.
Oh, okay.
With Natara.
LG
You said,
was
you
told
said
to
follow
protect-
Diala, so I was like, wait, is
Oh,
he down
follow
here?
suit, like
Okay,
follow
gotcha,
the
gotcha.
one that it was targeting.
Just imagining LG whistling as he crashes 60 feet to the ground.
Like R2, just like sliding down. Oh, he's gonna hit.
Aw.
Nice job, LG. I'm definitely not scrapping you now. This sucks, man.
Now this one is looking worse for wear.
Oh, nice. We're almost there,
Alright.
guys. Just gotta clear out this room.
Ionia, with that one down now. All right, Sar, which one do I go for now? Oh God, I can't just jump into it. My throat hurts so bad.
I would say go for the one around the wall of force,
Okay.
if you can.
I'm
But
going for the one in the center.
yeah, be sure not to expose yourself too much.
Oh,
try
she
to
can.
attack.
She can fly above it.
Oh yeah.
Get right up him.
Maybe throw javelins or something if she has them.
She does because she's a barbarian, but she won't. She's going to.
Standing
That's fair.
there,
She's in full
I
cover.
don't.
Yeah.
She probably gets cover, so it's
True.
fine.
Yeah.
Except from that one.
Except
which
for
is
that one,
at
because
it's
disadvantage.
She's gonna reckless. She's gonna reckless in that case. See if she can
Oh,
get
boy.
a crit on one of these guys. That would be helpful. It's only a 15, which will hit, but let's see if we crit. That is not a crit. That's a 22. All right, let me damage tally here.
It's just totally worth it.
Ooh, and some radiant damage in that blow, which is a min roll, but whatever, that's fine. And then the next one, also reckless. Give me a crit, come on. That is only a 13, but advantage for a nat 1, so that second one will miss, because it makes it the 13. However, she does deal 25 points of total damage in that attack.
Does she retreat then, or just stay behind that cover?
She cannot. She does not have the speed to. She used her full speed to get right here. That's it for her. That one is looking pretty rough now. Lorhannon.
Okay, I'm going to follow Ionia
Up and over.
up and over.
Nice.
I have to use my cunning action to dash to get there. Yeah, I'll attack it. I'll attack it.
Go for it.
Let's see some sneaks. Oh, some ancient slammage, perhaps?
Yes. Give it to us. Come on.
Oh,
15.
Just hits.
ancient slammage, activate.
Let's go.
Holy shit. Nice.
Damn.
That is 20 force damage.
Okay.
And
Barely. Cannot stress enough. Barely still up.
And an 18 on the second attack.
Got it. Go
There
ahead
we
and
go.
roll.
So that is 8 more force damage.
And that is absolutely enough to do it. That one is down now. Anything else, Lorhannon?
Let's see. Action, bonus action. That is everything.
All right.
Alright,
Inari.
anything else?
She's back.
Oh gosh. Yeah. Let me see where I can move her. I mean, this action is just going to be lay on hands round, essentially. But
If you come to me, I will haste you in the corner of safety.
yeah, but then I have to use my movement to get like all the way around, so it kind of not worth. I don't think it's worth it. I already got a shield up anyway, so I have my.
I would just duck behind the
That's
dead
what I'm-
guardian then.
That's
Yeah.
what. Yeah. Well, I can't because I'm too tall, but I'm gonna hang out like right here. Oh, I don't have
Shelter in place.
right here. So just to double check that I can do that. Okay. I have not enough movement to do that fully, but it can get me to like right here. So I will move. Oh shoot! So I'm gonna move right here, and then I'm gonna use my turn to lay on hands myself, and I'm going to give myself 30 HP back,
Nice.
so that I can actually just tank.
Anything else?
That's it.
Lydian.
Is dropping the wall a free action?
I don't know.
think it's
I don't think it's worth it yet.
Okay, I was also gonna ask everybody, like, do we want to, I can reconfigure the wall if we want at this point.
Can you just reset it up, or you have to recast?
I would have to drop it and recast a 5th level spell.
I give us one more turn. I can at least pling plong this last one in the bottom right, and then maybe make it just one that Ionia, Lorhanan, and Natara have to face off against.
Okay.
Yeah, I think with 2 here, only being able to target Ionia and I maybe is worth it. Because if we drop it, they can hit Mari.
Yeah.
Right.
Well, that's concentration. That's concentration. I think I will. Don't love this.
I mean, I can
Actually-
probably get hit like once, but then I'm like fucked again, and I won't be very
Yeah.
helpful. So
I think I'm going to pop out and say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and just try to get this one that has been targeting Aquila in this corner, and I'll hit that with another 4th level lance again.
Throw them out. Burn those
you
spell
move-
slots.
Are you able to move any further?
Am I able to?
Yeah. You
Why?
don't have a clear shot on him.
I mean,
I get
I can get his corner. Yeah, I have like.
all right there.
I'm
Yeah.
flying. I have a bunch of movement, so.
Yeah, there you go. That's better.
So I will go ahead and hit him with that lance. Send it again. So it's a 16 intelligence save. Or
Oh
17.
boy. Let me roll. That fails.
Cool. Slay.
Another disabled one.
Ooh.
That's 30 psychic damage on him.
Ooh.
That's some big rolls there.
That's also true. Is if we clear this room, we can also just like corner peek these 2 that are like sort of right near the entrance of the next room, blow them away, and then camp.
That's kind of what I'm kind of like doing this a little bit of preemptive magic as well.
Right off the bat, Lydian, that one looks rough.
Good, cool. It's incapacitated, so I can't do shit. Bonus action, thank you, leg, and I end my turn.
Nice. Classic move.
Aquila.
Outstanding maneuver. I'm going to first off bonus action make my turret up on the rocks again to
Okay.
do a quick little pew pew. Ooh, only 11 this time from Diala, so
Will not hit.
no dice. But do spells pass through this thing? This wall?
No, it can't.
I don't think anything does.
That is one negative thing about it.
Gotcha. I will do the same movement then, and I will use my Knife of Shattering on that guardian over there.
Nice.
So it makes a Constitution saving throw with disadvantage because it's made of inorganic material.
Okay. Con saves.
It's at 18 DC. Jeez.
with disadvantage. That is only a 14.
It takes 19 thunder damage.
This is the one that Dale was targeting?
Yes.
Got it. Still up, but not by much.
Any other additional effects from Shatter? No. And then I will move back down with my last bit of movement, trying to hug this corner of the wall. And I'll keep shouting out. We can take apart your guardians piece by piece, or you can shut them down and we can talk like reasonable intelligences.
Give me another performance check, please.
Man.
Actually, can it just make it straight charisma
Oh,
for the
I
sake
mean,
of technicality?
It doesn't
It probably
matter,
doesn't make
Jenna.
a difference,
It doesn't
but
matter.
for technicality.
Big 6.
Yeah.
But
Nice.
I'll bump it to an 11. You know, maybe that'll.
Wow.
Okay.
You never know.
Okay.
All right, Decayed Guardian party time. That one is incapacitated. That one has. You guys have like I'd say half cover. Ionia and Lorhannon, from the two that are down there. What is this? Is this one able to hit anybody? No, it gets cut off. And that one doesn't really see LG. However, the one down here does. So one of these is going to target LG.
Hold
The
on.
other
I
one.
realized that I forgot to add my my little bonus damage, so maybe this will make a difference.
Ooh, maybe. What's your little bonus damage?
6 force damage in addition to the thunder damage.
That is enough.
Yes.
One more down.
Are you
Round
sure?
1, baby.
Aquila, are you sure we need to rest?
We
Maybe
might
do,
not,
like a short rest.
but like we can
Get
group
some
up and at
HP
least
back.
like do some group healing. We can do some group therapy
Yeah.
behind this wall.
We could really bullshit the entire game by tiny hutting, jumping out of the tiny hut, doing some ranged attack, getting
Well,
back in the tiny
Tiny
hut.
Hut, Tiny Hut takes 10 minutes to set up. That's the only thing.
Yeah. And part of me also thinks that we should just tiny hut and camp because that will piss off this goddess more, and I'm kind of in a bad mood with her now, so this is
Yeah, but what if
funny.
she creates new ones?
So,
Yeah, that's
What if
true.
there's a
Maybe we
blood
should
moon
just roll
overnight?
through.
All right, so the only guardian able to target anything is going to be the last one remaining in this chamber. It's going to target Ionia. Ionia has half cover, so that's a +2 bonus to her AC, but the guardian has advantage because Ionia reckless attacked.
yeah.
Oh.
Nah, god damn it.
No.
That is legitimately the first crit.
No.
Jesus Christ.
It's
I literally-
over.
I literally have to watch on the other side of this invisible wall that I made. Like, no!
Hank, no, Hank!
Hank, no, Hank, don't do it!
I need to add that up. That is a lot of.
She is probably dead.
Probs.
You've been hit. You're
She's probably not full dead,
No,
right?
She's probably not.
she's
full.
Varian, so she probably has.
Well, we don't know how much health she had, so I don't know.
Okay,
True.
HP.
True.
If she full dies, I'm gonna be real sad.
She's not full dead, but she is
She won't
dropped.
full die.
She's not full dead. She is dropped, though. Ionia is unconscious.
Yeah,
I shouldn't do an X. I should do this. Lorhannon, you see. Oh wait, you're right next to her too.
I am.
Give me a dexterity saving throw, please.
Oh, his specialty.
Is this a dexterity saving throw against fire?
Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
Cool. I have advantage on that for the belt. That's a 13.
Do you have anything you can do to that? You're a rogue. I don't know.
I will use the bardic inspiration here.
Good idea.
Okay, good.
Avoid a crit damage.
Yeah, I was like, I
Because
was
that's the
like,
problem. It's a
should
crit.
I? And then I remembered it's a crit. And I was like, actually, I should.
Go ahead and roll that.
That's a 17.
Much better. You instead take 20. Wait, 41 divided by. So 21 fire damage.
Cool. Is that
That's already
that-
halved. That's already
that's
halved.
halved because of my belt or because I saved?
So it was wait, hang on. So there's a lot of halving going on.
I'm sorry.
Half. You would have taken 40 damage from that, or 41 damage from that, but because you saved, it's only half of it, so you can half it again because it is your resistance to fire damage. So
Right.
it is only 11, right?
Yeah.
That's
Correct. Yeah.
yes,
that's
yes.
NBD.
Only I had evasion, man. Not yet.
Soon.
Yeah, that would have made a huge difference there too. I mean, not a huge difference because everything's already like halved, but that is the only guardian that can do anything because that one that can see you guys is incapacitated. Ionia is down. Natara, you are up. You do not see that Ionia went down until you move back into the room, though.
Well, there's not really much she can do to help Ionia, unfortunately, so she's gonna try and shoot at the Guardian that presumably just shot her. So she is going to continue sharp shooting. So that is a 16.
Nice.
Damn.
Hits.
Okay.
Let's go.
So that is 7 plus 10, 17 damage.
Not looking great. Not looking great.
Okay.
Still got some left to it though.
She's gonna do that again. That time it's only a 6.
That will miss.
It's literally plus next.
LG will scurry further over and try to blast the last one that it can see. I really got to start pulling up their sheet when Natara's gone.
Oh, Natara's going to pop
Move back. Yes.
Oh, wait, Jenna, didn't Ionia have to make a death save on her turn?
She hasn't gone yet.
I thought she. Oh,
LG is going right now.
It's
Sorry.
LG right now.
I thought you went over her turn. My bad.
Yeah. Unfortunately, I was saving the D10 Bardic that she had to like use as like a defense, but that was a crit, so it wouldn't have mattered. That is a 14, so that'll miss from LG. Ionia is going to make a death saving throw now.
Of which we will not know the result of.
Correct. I don't even know. Is there a way I can just do that in D&D Beyond?
Lord Hannon has
Whatever,
some
I'm just gonna roll it.
healing.
Yeah, I got her.
Okay.
I was really hoping she'd had like a relentless rage or something where she just would be like, "Fuck you, I'm back up." Actually,
Does she? I don't think.
she's multi-class, so probably not. Pretty high level. I'm not even like
What
joking.
kind of
Like, it's a high
roast
level
is
thing.
that?
What kind of a roast is that?
No, that was like a high level Astrid thing. Like that was. I'm not expecting any old average barbarian to have that beat.
Brutal critical. Oh, she does have relentless rage.
Oh, she gets back up.
Oh,
She has to make a con save though in order to get
Okay.
up with 1 hit point.
Oh,
Well, she's a barbarian now.
She just hits. Oh wait, it's plus con. It's a con, so she hits it. She is actually not down. She is up with 1 hit
Easy,
point.
easy
Thank
fucking
you.
money. Easy fucking
No.
money, guys.
The bardic inspiration, Jenna, you used it on the damage anyway on that one guardian, so you don't have it anymore.
Oh, you're right. Thank you. Cross it out. I forgot to cross it out.
Welcome back to the land of the living, Ionia.
So she is fucking hurt. She took 155 points of damage on that blast, but she is not down.
Hey, noted. Got it.
She is
Not
fucking
down, not out.
singed. She is singed. And oh, she has a thing. How close are all of you?
Spells can't go through it. Is it like an aura thing?
10 other creatures of your choice within 60 feet of you that can hear you.
We can hear over the wall.
Yeah, it's only 10 feet tall.
So Ionia, like, she gets blasted and knocked down, and it's like, holy shit. And Lord Hannon goes up in flames, but like is able to protect himself. But she miraculously stands back up, and she unleashes a battle cry, and those of you that are within range that can hear it, so Akila, you're within range, and then everybody else around her, gain advantage on attack rolls and saving throws
Oh yeah, it's over. Let's finish this off.
until the start of her next turn. So this next round, all of you have advantage on all attack rolls and all saving throws
It's
until
over.
the start of your next turn.
Totally.
Wait,
Um,
how far is the range?
60 feet.
Okay,
You're definitely
so
not within
not-
it. LG's not
still
within
not
it. Yeah.
Sorry.
No,
She was
that's
on the
fine.
ground
Just-
right at your feet. She like at the base of that. You might still not be
No, I
within
was-
the 60 feet.
Yeah. I assumed that it wasn't me, but I didn't hear what the range was, so.
You can
Just
kind of
wanted
hear it.
to-
You just can't really hear it.
Yeah.
But yeah, so remember that for your turns, because I'm sure as hell gonna forget. And Ionia, does that affect her too? Up to 10 other creatures of your choice. Yeah, so she also gets that. She's hurt. I mean, she's a barbarian though. How close can she get? Not close enough.
Not an advisable position.
Yeah.
She'll step out though and throw some of those javelins that she has, I guess. Alright. First one is a 27. Holy shit. Damage. How much does this guy have left? Okay, he's got some heart left. So she's gonna throw 2 javelins. That will hit. That's a 20. 9 plus 9. So that is 18 points of damage from throwing javelins. He's still up, but barely. That's it for her. She kind of starts to stumble back this way, but she does not have enough movement because she's walking. Lorhannon.
Skeletal muscle is tough.
Holy shit.
Holy shit is right. She totally turned her own tide there.
Yeah, from going from dead to actually I get advantage. Fuck you. it's
Actually,
pretty
all my
funny.
friends get advantage, and I get this guardian almost dead with my javelins.
Can't quite get to that guy. So we're melee. Okay. Alright, I will Eldritch Blast. I will send 2 blasts at the one in the next room and 1 blast at the one right now.
And I believe you have advantage on all of these.
Yep.
Do have advantage on all of these.
Oh.
Okay, so the last one specifically is at the one in.
Okay,
So
what have you got?
24, nat 20, and a 22.
Okay. That nat 20 will blind and stun the one in the other room until the
Forgot
end
about
of
that.
its next
Let's
turn.
go.
Yeah, fuck
It is
you
good.
guys.
No!
God damn it.
Okay, so the one in the next room takes 20 force damage. The one
Okay.
in front of me takes 1
Oh
force
no!
damage.
Oh.
It is still up.
God damn it.
That's alright though. Anything else, Lorhannon?
I guess I will use my cunning action to dash. Oops.
Oh no. Guys, there's guardians in here. We're dying, and now it's dark.
Oh yeah, sorry. Wait, actually, in that
Uh-oh.
case, I would not do that. That's a good point. Sorry.
I mean, all of us can still see the guardians because they're lit up. It's just funny that we can't see our tokens now. So it's
I
whatever you want
can't
to do.
see what you guys can see because Natara can see pretty much everything in this whole room, and I can see what Natara can see.
I will stay where I am because
All right,
This whole time I've been like, I know where everything is.
Inari.
All right, let's see.
so I guess maybe we should decide: are we going into the next room, or are we?
I think we're okay with camping, to be honest.
I
Oh,
think we just
shoot.
pick up the ones that we can see from the doorway, like the immediate ones, right here and here.
Right.
And
I just
the
had
other
to
one I
read it.
hit with the
And
lance
then
as well.
yeah, and then call it a day. I mean, that one's partially wounded anyway. I might try and finish 2 off this turn. We'll see.
Okay, sorry, I had to reload. I accidentally reloaded by clicking a side button on my mouse. So, I think I'm going to do fireball because I realize I actually have like a
Fireball?
Bolt.
Oh, okay.
Sorry.
Okay. I was
Didn't
like,
mean to
holy
get
shit, you
everyone
have fireball.
Didn't mean to get everyone excited there, but I'm gonna try to hit the one here with it. See if I can
Go for it.
just knock it out. Oh,
It's over,
Oh,
Guardian
yeah.
Bros.
26.
Yes, that'll hit.
All right, I'm going to. That's 14 fire damage.
Nice.
Absolutely gonna do it for that one.
Ugh.
There we go.
All right, this room has been cleared. There are still more in the next room, but you guys all have advantage until Ionia's next turn. So,
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah, I think we keep
Use
the
it.
combat rolling. I still have spell slots, so like I'm good.
Yeah.
Like I said,
Um,
let's just kill those 2 immediate, then we can short rest and keep going.
That makes sense.
anything else,
So-
Inari?
That's
Drop.
all I can do for now. So I'm gonna just hang out. I can't move
Lydia.
anymore.
Drop the wall. Also,
Yeah, I think I would probably have to do that on my turn, I assume.
Dropping
Your
concentration.
turn
can
is
happen
right
whenever.
now.
Whenever.
It's whenever. Okay, so yeah, I'm gonna drop the wall of force. Jenna, feel free to delete whatever you.
7, 20, and 27.
All will hit.
So that's 6, and so 14 fire damage to the one on the left.
That is just enough to do it for the one on the left.
9 and 4 and hold on. So that is 16 damage total. 13 fire, 3 force to the guardian on the right.
Got it. That one is looking a little worse for wear now as well.
Okay. All right, that's it for me. Stand in the open.
Decayed Guardian time. That one is stunned, blinded, incapacitated because of stunned, so that one can't do shit. Let's see if any of these guys can see any of you guys. God, I can't see the full screen. This one cannot see Aquila. Can see Dayala though.
Uh-oh.
Not Aquila. Not Lorhannon. Not Dayala. Can see LG.
Ooh.
Uh-oh.
Don't think these guys can see anybody, so you guys are clear. Alright, so one against Dayala, the second will be against LG. Against Dayala, that is a 21.
That will hit. There's nothing I can do about that.
That is 17 radiant and 34 fire damage.
What is that a total of? That's more than 55, right? That sounds like more than 55.
Yeah.
17
Don't
plus
know.
34 is what
Yes,
you
it's
said?
57, I think. Or no.
17 plus 34 is
51.
more than
Ah,
is
that
not more
was
than 50.
4 hit points.
Let's go.
Oof.
Diallo's in the fight still.
Let's go.
Good.
Yeah.
I think that a 15 just hits LG, though.
No. No.
Uh,
Let me double check LG's AC. I think it's
LG was here
15.
to protect us, but who will protect LG?
Let me see.
By the way, guys, I'm throwing him in the fairy fountain at the end of this. Just like beating his body into the water.
Yeah, that will definitely. LG's AC is 15. LG takes. Let me go back to the screen. 21 radiant.
Ooh, he's probably dead.
Ooh, LG will go down with the fire
Yeah,
damage.
he's dead.
There's nothing I can do to help LG, right?
Do you have mending?
No.
It's not even
I
mending now. Now that he's down, you need a spell slot.
Yeah, unless you have some way to block it, but I don't think you
If
really
you can throw him
have the
down,
ability
I'll
for
pick
it.
him up and get moving.
Another
You're gonna yell
guardian
at
drop.
me?
Just not the one that we want. Natara.
Does Aquila tell me to throw down LG?
I mean, I don't know that he's dead, so you do what you'd like to do.
I mean, I'd probably say that LG is down.
I mean, if you want to take a shot at that last one, take a shot. You'll have advantage.
Yeah, I
'cause
think
it's stunned. Or is it stunned until its next turn?
Until the end of its next turn, yeah. So it is no longer stunned.
So which
Oh,
one am
okay.
I
Never mind.
aiming at? I mean, I can't.
If you
Well,
can get that.
okay, I can. If I move over, I think. Wait, okay, so let me figure out my movement. Sorry. One. Okay, we're totally fine. Okay. Do I have to move over one more, Jenna?
I'd say
Or-
yeah.
Okay.
I've been that
That's-
angle, hitting the corner there. The guardians have been unable to hit you guys with, so it's only fair that you guys can't either.
Yep. That's still 3 movement,
it.
so I can get back in my little.
Hidey hole.
Yep.
Back in the bag.
Okay. And the range, that's well within range, so we're fine. Okay, sharpshooter. That is 19
Damn it.
or 14. Damn it. Okay.
No.
Yeah.
Okay. I forgot to subtract.
Oh, it's over, Guardian Bros.
Oh shit!
That was a crit.
Oh
Classic
shit.
Natara.
Crit
Really
with
automatic.
Well, it doesn't double a sharp.
I know it doesn't double a sharpshooter. Okay, so what I still don't know the crit math.
So you have your regular damage, then you add the maximum of the dice. So it's a D8.
So
Is it
this
plus
is-
the 10 of sharpshooter?
It's plus 10.
Yeah.
So that's 24.
Plus 8 plus 10 is 24.
Okay.
24 damage.
It had exactly 24. I'm not even kidding.
Dead as hell, man.
Hell yeah.
Imagine shooting at Natara and then like
Classic
dying,
Natara.
like Lamau.
Classic Natara.
Natara gets the last fucking laugh on your dumbass.
Holy shit. All right.
And she's gonna retreat back because she doesn't necessarily know who all's back
Oh,
here,
man.
but
Natara has become the hit and run like destruction engine.
Exactly.
LG is down.
Luckily, he makes no death saves. He's just dead as hell.
Ionia looks to you guys and asks, "What is the plan?"
I think there's one more up in the upper left that I'm going to try to snipe, but besides that, I think we just regroup and huddle up.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
probably gonna try to rest for right now. She like puts out a little small fire that's on her feathers.
Yeah, I imagine she's like Daffy Duck when he gets like blown up by TNT right now.
Yeah. So she is going to chill. Lorhannon, that's you.
Maybe scout to see what we can see, unless you have other healing stuff you need to do.
Me?
Anyone who's near the wall. Me and Diala are in the danger zone right now. I'm gonna go get LG.
Yeah.
I guess Ionia would have moved over. I'll put her over by you, Lydian. Like to be up against that wall.
Okay, so there's 2 guys that I can see from here.
Natara can aim at the really far ones too.
Yeah, Natara.
Yeah.
Aim
Yeah,
behind.
I mean, we can take hot shots at it. I will throw Re-Eldritch Blast at the guy in the top right corner.
Okay. You no longer have the advantage, though. That was the end.
Sure.
It ended at the end of Ionia's turn.
Oh, very nice.
14, 23, 25.
The first one will miss, but the other two will hit.
It takes 14 force damage. Now just
14.
self back in here.
Okay. Inari?
Probably want to stay with Lorhannon just because that way it's evened out, but I don't think I'm gonna be able to do it. Oh, maybe. Okay. Six. No. I mean, I can like sort of see, like it's like dim, so I feel like I maybe. Okay, I think I'm gonna try to hit this one. Question
With?
mark. Firebolt.
What's the range on that?
That's 120.
120.
Okay, good.
All right.
Nice.
Ignore the ignore. I forgot to turn advantage off. That's a 21.
Nice, that'll hit.
All right, that's 28
Oh.
fire damage.
How is it 28 fire damage?
10, 9, and 9.
I'm at level level 11, so it's like 3d10.
Oh my god. Yeah, this one's not looking that good anymore.
Completely forgot how good Firebolt is, because I forgot it stacks no matter your class. So
Maybe we don't need to rest.
no,
Yeah.
no, we do.
I mean, if we keep running out, hitting, yeah.
I mean, I guess we don't know what, like, the room steep keeps going.
It keeps going.
We can't see at the end of the room.
And yeah, I mean, we could keep going, but like I'm pretty useless right
Short
now.
rest
'cause
is
I don't
short
have
rest is
any-
probably a good idea. We can recharge all of our short rest guys. I can bring LG back to life,
Yeah.
just so I can throw him in a pond in like next week.
I don't know. I'm like running pretty low on
Yeah, like I
health
don't.
left in general, but
Yeah.
because I'm just firing these
I
puppies
have-
off.
I've got both of my self left, so
Like,
Wow.
The
I-
Taurus
Might want
is-
to, yeah. Well, we can either
Narrows.
burn him now and then we can short rest.
Yeah.
Get him back.
Yeah.
It's like I have
Alright.
spell slots, but I cannot get close to these things, so it is like.
Are you
impossible
guys
for me
good to
use them.
continue? We are 4:15 right now.
I mean, that depends on how chaotic the next room is. I'd be able to.
Because I was planning on ending, like, I mean, like, I know we've kind of already gone over, but, like, maybe, like, once we get to the Decayed Guardians next turn, just to have, like, a solid cutoff point.
Yeah, it's, I
Okay.
mean,
If,
it's whatever.
if we
oh,
want
sorry.
to.
Yeah, it's
Yeah, that seems fine.
whatever you think is
Yeah.
best.
I'm down with that because I just want to finish off one of them and then that's all I wanted to do. So
Okay. Inara, if that was everything for you, that brings us to Lydian.
cool. I'm gonna move over and just so I can get a clearer line of sight on this one that was weakened before from my psychic glance, and I think I'll cast
That one was not hit by your Psychic Lance.
Which one was? It was like it was over.
This
Oh, it
one,
was-
that's dead.
No.
No, no.
I hit two separate
Bluetooth.
ones.
You hit it twice. Or
I think
cast
one
it
In the
twice.
way
I hit-
back. The
I think
way
it
back
was.
here.
I think it was.
That
Was
was
it-
one further down.
It was
The-
this one. It was that one, right? It was
The-
Catty Corner
Was it that one?
because I hit.
Yes, that one
for,
has
like,
taken damage. Yeah, the one that you just pinged though, like
Yeah.
before, has not taken any damage. That's why I was
Okay,
like,
yeah,
no, not
you're
this
right.
one.
So I'm gonna do that back corner one, and I
Okay.
think I'll cast Psychic Glance at 6th level, just to you know, for a fireworks show.
So wait, this one here you're targeting?
The one that's damaged, correct?
Okay, got it.
All
right, blast it.
So
6th level. Holy shit.
level 6.
So it's a save that he has to make.
Yeah, it's an intelligence
Yeah.
save.
It's a
Spell
very
save.
solid one to have them be making. That is a 13.
That fails. So he takes. I believe this is 9.
96.
96. 96. This is why this is why I did this.
Jesus.
21 points, and he's incapacitated.
Incapacitated, but not enough to drop him.
That's why I did it at 6th level, because I had rolled the other 2 really well. But
Mm.
I'm gonna back up to where I was next to Ionia.
Okay. Aquila.
Where Diala is? Oh, there she is. I think she's way out of range now, so I will use my bonus action to move her up as far as she. And then I am going to. I'm going to try and grapple up to the balcony.
The one that is up.
Where
up.
Natara is shooting from.
Okay, you can get like probably most of the way up the rocks, but it is 60.
Oh, right, it's 60 feet. I forgot it's
feet.
only 50. Ugh. Shit. I will just shout up to Natara to tell LG and come down and come down with LG, and we can set up camp or whatever.
Anything else you'd like to do on your turn, Aquila?
Yeah, I'd like to throw a firebolt at this guy over here. Oh yeah.
Okay.
Nice.
Oh, yeah.
15 fire and 7 force damage.
With the force damage, that is enough to drop that one.
Nice.
See you guys.
So, team, do we have another use of haste? Just
I
wondering.
yes,
I do.
I have haste.
Okay.
But
So,
this is where we will pick up next time with the Decayed Guardian. Well, that's the icon I'm using, but with these Guardians next turn.